elitelaws.com and get a trifold. Laminate a copy of your driver's license front and back, your insurance and registration card, put it on a laminated slip, and it goes inside your trifold above your visor. Use the touchdown position. Hand goes on the seat over here as you film. This hand goes up, grabs the trifold, your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. Everything that you do with the cop, you show the camera first. Cop pulls you over, license, registration. I'm already like this. I'm already filming the copper. So what's the first thing you do when you see a copper? You start recording, and your hands, look at my hands. I put my elbow right on that knob. You see that? And now I got my phone, and I'm recording inward right here. I'm recording myself. And then, of course, when the camera shoots across my face and goes out the window, it's hitting the copper. You always want that camera on yourself, so if anything happens to you, we can see you get hit. We want to make sure that you're in the camera. So you film like this. You hold your hands up in the touchdown position. Then when copper pulls you over, reach up, grab your trifold, your laminated driver's license, proof of registration, insurance. Right there, cop says, hey, can I get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? You pull it down and you hand it to him. There it is. Now he has my license, registration, proof of insurance. He says, hey, where are you going? Perfect. Now you grab your trifold out the top. You point at the trifold where it says, I plead the Fifth Amendment. You show it to the cop and you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment, officer. Where you heading? Officer, I just showed you on the trifold, I plead the Fifth. Please don't ask me any more questions. If I violated a code, then give me a ticket. I want to leave. Thank you for your time. You know how fast you were going? Officer, you're now harassing me. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I showed it to the camera. This footage is going to go to the judge when I sue you. As soon as I hand him this, where are you coming from? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who'd you date when you were in 11th grade? Eat my shorts, copper. Stop harassing me. I've already invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I have a right to counsel if you're going to question me. You don't see my lawyer here with me, do you? So get the flock out of here. Go have a ham sandwich. Go beat your wife. Go beat your 8-year-old kid. Get the flock away from my car. You're on camera. Everything's going to be on camera. Can you step out of the car? Sure, I'll step out of the car. Cop says, can I search your car? Sure, you can search my car. Go ahead. He starts to search it. I revoke consent. It's on my trifold, United States versus Williams. I revoke consent. There's not enough drug dogs to get there in time, or they violate Rodriguez versus United States 2015. You use that trifold like it's a piano that you're playing. It'll keep you safe from the piggies. You got to get used to this. You got to get used to mincing the words you use properly, because they're trying to mince words with you to arrest you, steal your car, kidnap you, and put you in a frickin' dungeon. I wish that wasn't true. I wish this wasn't my business. I really wish that I had no trifold business where I didn't sell a trifold to make a living, because so many people didn't have to worry about their rights being violated. But that's not the case. That's not the case. If you answer one question, where are you going? I'm going to my mom's house. Where are you coming from? You writing a book? You want to be my boyfriend? What are you talking about? Why are you asking me all these questions? We're not dating, bro. I'm straight. Sorry, homie. Don't ask me where I'm going. It says on the trifold, I do not agree to answer any questions. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Use your trifold. Use it. I sell it for $9. You can download it. Then you have a copy. You can give to all your friends. Or if you don't have $9, I'll give it to you for free. I'll give it to you for free. There's my grifting ways. I give away the product I sell for free. I'm a real grifter. Get my trifold. Get it in your car. If you don't have one, I'll give you one for free. If you can't afford $9, if you no problem. If you can afford the $30 one, get it. Put it in your car. It's badass. Keep it. Use your damn trifold. By the way, when you get the $30 indestructible one, I send it. I give you a nice thick. It's actually a broccoli wad. You know, the broccoli wad rubber bands, a nice thick black rubber band. That's what Aaron Queen's talking about, because I really want you to put the trifold up on your visor, just like that. Put that around your visor, your trifold. How many people don't have their license, registration, proof of insurance? I do a photocopy of my driver's license. I do a laser copy of the front of my driver's license and the back of my driver's license, because I'm not going to put my actual driver's license in a plastic laminated fold. So what I do is I do a laser copy of the front and the back. and then I do a laser copy of my registration proof of insurance, and then I put them on one long plastic card that kind of mimics the same size as my trifold. And then my registration, insurance, and proof of ID all goes in here. And then when the cop pulls me over, I use this touchdown position. That's why I give you guys the rubber band with your order. It's a small little thing, but I don't want you trying to find the right rubber band. I sell you a nice, thick, black broccoli wad rubber band that goes right inside of your, right there. What's wrong with having the necessary tools above your head, putting your hands above the steering wheel so you don't get shot? They're shooting people. I wish it was a joke. I really wish I didn't have a business. I wish my business was failing miserably because so many cops were doing it right. That's what I wish. It's just not the case. You got to have the trifold on you. And I don't care about your $9. I'll give it to you for free. Get it in your car. I appreciate it if you can buy it. Thanks. I don't care. Your $9 ain't going to make or break me, bud. Your $30 for the indestructible one doesn't make or break my day today. It just doesn't. But if you have my trifold in your car, it might make or break your day. It could save your life. Someone wrote me an email the other day, and I talked about this the other day, and they said, Chili, the guy started the back and forth with me, and right away I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. He said, where are you coming from? And I said, I don't answer any questions. It's on the trifold.
Well, sir. Pulled over because of her speed. It's your license, please. Where are you headed today? That's perfect. It's your license, please.
Sure. That's my license, insurance, proof of registration.
Hey, Mr. Cashier, you still live at that mailing address you have here? That's for sole purpose of the infraction, sir. I don't want to get mailed out to somewhere else. All right, so just remain inside the vehicle, I'll be right back.
He said, okay. And he went back and did his thing. That's what I want to hear. I want your testimonial. I want to hear from you that I used your trifold. I didn't answer any questions. I got a ticket, but I didn't have to have that. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? What's your favorite color? Can I search your car? Which what I do now, when I know this jackboot thug pig is going to search my car, on your trifold is the 2018 case of Williams versus United States. And as soon as they say, I want to search your car, I know that this jackboot thug pig is going to invoke the Carroll Doctrine, the exigent circumstances clause of the Carroll Doctrine, and say that he's searching my car because he believes I have contraband, or he believes there's a possible loss of life, a danger to someone's life. So I just got this feeling this cop's going to search my car. So I tell him, he goes, hey, can I search your car? And I go, sure, you can search my car. Step out for me. Sure. I start to get out. He starts to search my car, and I say, oh, officer, I revoke consent. I revoke consent. It's right here, 2018, United States versus Williams. It says right on my trifold right here that if I can give consent, I revoke consent. He says, oh, I'm going to call a drug dog out here, do a walk around your car. I said, oh, sorry, officer, 2015, Rodriguez versus United States says that you can't extend a traffic stop to search my car without a single articulable fact or reasonable articulable suspicion. I'm somehow doing something where you need a drug dog out here. And if they can't do that, which they can't, oh, I'm going on a hunch, everything, remember, you're filming everything. Then you got that copper when you go to court. And anything that he gets from your car is fruit of the poisonous tree, the 1961 case of Matt versus Ohio. I really wish that I didn't have this business. But I do. But I do because so many people are cheated by the pigs. Because so many people are cheated by the pigs. OTVO. Everybody put it in the chat. OTVO. OTVO. Put it in the chat. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Where are you coming from? Going to work? You live in this area? Now, at this point, by the third or fourth question, me being the mother, or I would say, hey, cop, I told you 3 times. I plead the 5th. Now back the f up. Leave me alone. You have no right to question me. Do your job. Give me a ticket or don't. But off, piggy. That would be my response. I don't recommend that you do that response. I recommend you go like this. Where are you going? Where are you heading? What are you doing? What time are you coming home? Did you sleep with your wife last night? Are you dating anybody? Do you like steak? Do you like eggs? Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. And instead of answering any of those things, I simply say, Copper, I plead the Fifth Amendment. Copper keeps questioning me, and I say, I'm not going to answer any questions. Please leave me alone. Any further questioning is outright harassment.
There it is.
His case law is in the
There it
trifle.
is,
He's
right
doing
there. Let
exactly.
me pause this bad chicken. I guess I was getting excited in that video. Good morning on the West Coast. Good afternoon on the East Coast. Welcome to another rendition of Delete Laws. My name is Chili DeCastro. I will be your host. I am an autodidactic constitutional law scholar. Everything that I learned about the legal system, I learned by going through the legal system. In 2002, I was no-knock rated by the Chief of Police, Michael Moore, who's still the Chief of Police of LAPD. Since that time, I've studied the history of law, and today I will present to you some videos and give you some options which you could do instead of talking to those dirty coppers. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a member of Team DLZ. Good to see everybody. If you would please, can you type down in the comment section OTVO, which stands for Overturn Terry versus Ohio? Put it in the comment section for me if you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. I guess I should just probably tell you guys this. I don't want to tell you, but I'll have to tell you. I have no choice. YouTube is killing this channel. I can't stop it. It doesn't seem like something I can stop. The editors and I are working overtime. I'm putting in a few hours every day of a live stream. YouTube is killing this channel. And you can see the numbers up here. And there's 160 people here across 6 channels. That's across Twitter, it's across Facebook, it's across 3 YouTube channels. There's nothing I can really do about it. So I'm going to have to start a new channel here pretty quick, whether I like it or not. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a new channel here pretty quick. I don't think I have a choice. I mean, you guys, you can see the numbers. They won't put this stream into new people's streams. And so I'm going to say most of you are from Team DLZ. What's going on, Playboy? What's up, Team DLZ? What is going on? Dawn to Bomb. I won't quit. I'm just going to have to start another channel. And this channel soon will have to be dormant, whether I like it or not. Alan Hubbs is here. Age Go. Luis. OTBO, no bootlickers. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Dog it. Good times. What is going on? What is going on? So I saw this video pop up when I was looking on YouTube, and I thought, man, I got to share this video with you guys. Who else is here? Do I got Mama Lion? William Eaton is here. What is going on? Princess Buttercup, KT. What is going on? Paris, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Chad Senior. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I don't think that's true. I don't know if that's true or not. Did Elon Musk just buy YouTube? Let's take a look. We'll come right back to this video. Elon Musk, I am officially buying YouTube. I just officially bought, but this is 2 weeks old. I don't know if any of this is true. I mean, I hope it's true because the censorship, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but who's so sick of the censorship? It's unbelievable. Put a 1 in the chat if you're so sick of the censorship. It is unbelievable. Yeah, Mikey, if you got $500, send it right on over, brother. Derek calls them pigs. Good to see you. Nice to see you. April, how are you? It's a scam. I think it is. I don't think it's true. Rumble is perfect for Chili. I wish. Walter's been a member for 11 months. What is going on? Chad Senior with the super chat. It looks like I got Tim Tam with the Jeff Hates Pigs. Jeff Hates Pigs has been a member for 22 months. Holy smokes, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Like, so many of you guys are, we're diehards. There's a few people around here that don't care as much as we do, but we do care a lot more than a lot of other people. Soy Leal is here. So good to see you, Soy Leal. Don DeBomb, man, all y'all. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm trying to find Tim Tam. Joey Simpson's been a member for 4 months. Tim Tam gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tim Tam. I've seen that little icon before. I've seen that little yellow icon before. I have seen that before. What's the matter, you? All right, listen, let's jump into the first video. I can't sit and worry that YouTube is destroying the channel. They definitely are. You can ask the editors. They demonetize, restrict, age restrict. Then with 600,000 plus subscribers, I love all y'all. Thank you guys for coming. But YouTube clearly is not putting this stream into any new people's streams. And so the channel is gonna, it's gonna have a hard time. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's get to the next video.
All right, so can I have a good phone number? 214-732.
Oh no, he put his phone number out on the internet. Don't give a cop your phone number. It says on the trifold. I'm not going to give you any more additional information. Please don't give away your phone number.
7119.
And even worse,
Just explain again now that I'm recording it. So what you think I did versus what I did here, just so that's fine. Because that's fine. I'm recording too. But you said you didn't record it. I never say that. You said you didn't have video of him not braking. You said I pulled out in front of somebody who didn't have to brake, but you said he braked.
Listen. You asked me a question, but you keep talking.
Okay,
Let me
tell me.
Okay, you say, but you asking about a record when he's braking.
Right.
How am I supposed to be record? I'm not behind that vehicle. But guess what?
You said you saw it all.
I saw.
If you saw it, this should be videoing what you
Will
said.
you shut up for a minute? Let me.
whoa. This is why you do not get in a back and forth with the JBTP. This is why you only show him the trifold and invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Look how this escalates. So we're at 42 seconds here. You guys can see this right here, right? We're at 42 seconds right here. I probably go back another. We're at 32. So this is at 30 seconds. Let me see.
Not braking.
Okay, so let me see where it starts.
So that's fine. Because that's fine. I'm recording too. But you said you didn't record.
Okay, so the first part's about him recording, and we're at 28 seconds, as you guys can see.
I never say that. You said you didn't have video of him not braking. You said I pulled out in front. 732.
Okay, so he gives a phone number here.
7119.
Okay, so the cop walks up and asks him for his phone number, which I would not recommend you give them your phone number.
And just
okay, so now at 18 seconds, he says, now just explain to me what you think I did. And watch how, so 18 seconds, and within 30 seconds, it's completely devolved.
explain again now that I'm recording it. So what you think I did versus what I did here, just so that's fine. Because that's fine. I'm recording too. But you said you didn't record it. I never say that. You said you didn't have video of him not braking.
So now he's arguing with the cop on the side of the street. Can you guys let me know in the comments, how do you think the argument with the cop is going on the side of the streets? How do you think that's going to work out?
You said I pulled out in front of somebody who didn't have to brake, but you said he braked.
Listen. You asked me a question, but you keep talking.
Okay,
Tell me. Okay, you say, but you asking about a record when he's braking.
Right.
How am I supposed to be record? I'm not behind that vehicle. But guess what?
You said you saw it all.
I saw.
If you saw it, this should be videoing what you said.
Will you shut up for a minute? Let me judge.
18 seconds to 58 seconds. 40 seconds later, and the cop is telling him to shut up. I mean, I don't know about you, but the way I was raised, you're supposed to, you're not supposed to say shut up to people. You're not supposed to say shut up to people. You're not allowed to say shut up.
Okay.
Okay. That vehicle was behind. You got in front of him. I just got to go from here. He is an officer. He is willing to give a statement that you pull up in front of him, almost catching an accident.
And he didn't have to brake.
Yes, he did.
He did not brake.
Well,
So
I can tell you. He's an officer.
Okay.
He's willing to give a statement.
Great. Well, I'll
Okay.
see him in court then too,
Yes, sir.
because he didn't break. So I don't see.
Okay.
So what are you supposed to do then? If you're not supposed to pull out,
We're supposed to wait for the traffic.
I did wait for the traffic.
No,
I did. I waited until
Listen.
it was safe.
Listen.
Was there anybody coming the other direction?
Listen.
No.
We wanna.
Oh no, I'm just
I hope-
curious.
I
I want to
hope
hear
I
your
can see
side of the
him
story so we can
I
have
hope
this
that
on
is your
recording.
fault.
Okay, now why does he hope he sees him in court? He hopes he sees him in court because the judge is going to have his back. The judge is going to be on his side. He wants to see him in court because the judge is going to be against him. The prosecutor is going to be against him. It's a great big screw you when you go to court.
Pull out.
We're supposed to wait for the traffic.
I did.
So now they're arguing about whether or not he pulled out or not. None of these things are helping this guy. None of them.
Wait for the traffic.
No,
I
no.
did. I waited until
Listen.
it was safe.
Listen.
Was there anybody coming the other direction?
Listen.
No.
We wanna.
Oh no, I'm just
I hope-
curious.
I
I want to
hope
hear
that
your
is
side of the
your
story so we can
I
have
hope
this on
that is your
recording.
fault.
I
Because
definitely will.
You won't let me explain. You keep talking, and
Well, you don't have an
I'm not gonna-
explanation.
I'm not-
Okay,
I'm not
explain
gonna
it
stay-
then.
I cannot stay here argue with you.
No, you can explain. You wasted enough of
No.
my time. You need to
Yes,
explain
yes,
this.
you're wasting my time too, but not shut up and let me do my job. I'm gonna need you sing to right here.
I'm so sorry. Let's listen to this again. You know, you're wasting his time by not just accepting the bullshit ticket, and you're wasting his time as he takes your money.
Stay here argue with you.
No, you can explain. You wasted enough
No.
of my time. You need to
Yes,
explain
yes,
this.
you're wasting my time too, but not shut up and let me do my job.
Shut up and take it. Shut your mouth and just take it. That's your job.
I'm gonna need you sing to right here.
Not until you
No.
explain exactly what you think happened.
Listen, you don't have to sign it, but if you don't sign, I'm gonna go get a warrant for you.
That's not a warrant if you don't explain exactly what you think I did.
You, but you don't shut up and
Explain
let me
it. Explain
Well, are
it.
you gonna
Explain
shut up?
it.
Are
That makes legal sense.
Are you gonna shut up and
Yes.
let me
Explain it.
Whoa. So let me just ask you guys a question real quick. Sorry to jump in here, but let me ask you a question. Did arguing do him any good at all? Did he get anywhere by saying, well, let me see how you see it now that I got the camera running? Now that he got the camera running, now we just get to see what a disrespectful pig this guy is. What you do is, from your broccoli wad rubber band up on your visor, you slip down your trifold and you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, followed up by your camera. That's how you actually do it. The arguing did not help him. The arguing didn't help him at all whatsoever. He was not helped by arguing.
In a legal
Don't
sense.
open your mouth anymore.
Okay. And be legal about it. That's not a warrant if you don't explain exactly what you
I'm
think I
ready to
did.
stay, but you don't shut up and let me
Explain
stay.
it. Explain
Well, are
it.
you gonna
Explain
shut up?
it.
Are you
That makes legal sense.
Are you gonna shut up and
Yes.
let me stay?
Explain it in a legal
Don't
sense.
open your mouth anymore.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Sign, I'm gonna go get a warrant for you.
If you don't sign it, I'm going to get a warrant for you. Now, listen to this next 15, 20 seconds where this guy acts like the biggest bully you've ever seen. He's got a gun, a taser, a stick, backup, and he's going to tell this guy to shut his...
That's not a warrant if you don't explain exactly what you
I'm
think
ready
I
to stay,
did.
but you don't shut up and let me
Explain
stay.
it. Explain
Well, are
it.
you gonna
Explain
shut
it.
up?
That makes legal sense.
Are you gonna shut up and
Yes.
let me stay?
Explain it in a legal sense.
Don't open your mouth anymore.
Okay. And be legal about it.
Are you finished?
Mhm.
Okay. The reason for you start as you unsafe speed. You're supposed to be wait at the stop sign and let the traffic go through. But you didn't. You pulled out an unsafe speed from another vehicle. Another vehicle was you got in front of him. That's an officer. If you want to see me in court, I'm gonna give you all the information so you can request videos and everything.
What is the unsafe speed that you said I was going?
60 miles an hour when you broke my radar.
Okay, real quick, without looking, what is the song in the background? Anybody? What is the song in the background? There it is. I just put it in the chat. There's the song in the background. Alan Parsons.
I got antenna. The people.
Okay, can I see your radar settings?
I have to show you that. If you want to request that, you can request the court.
Will you be bringing it to court for the trial?
Yes. You can request all that to the court. I'm gonna need you to write here the admission to play guilty is promised to appear or court or not.
Do I get a copy with your signature?
Yes, sir. In a minute, I'm gonna explain you. Court is gonna be the second next month. You need to contact our court before the second. This is the number you need to call, and this is the address. Any questions?
Nope, that's it.
He's not allowed to ask any questions. He's going to be told to shut up. He's going to be told to shut up. He can't ask any questions at all whatsoever. Listen, what you do, I've taught this. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a trifold in your car. You use your trifold. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. All the case law in here for if he says he smells something funny, if you curse him out, if he tells you to get out of the car, if he asks your passenger for ID, if he wants to search your car, you can revoke consent. If he tells you you can't film him, it's right there. You have the right to film police. You put a 1 in the chat if you already have one of these bad chickens. There it is, 11111. And you have to just, it sucks. I mean, it sucks. It sucks that this is the state of our country where the cops have absolute power over you and there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do. It's just so unbelievable. And that's it. That's the end. Now he just gets a ticket and Eye in the Sky continues to play in the background. This one's titled Pulled Over in My Own Driveway. See the upper left-hand corner over here? Pulled over in my own driveway. There it is.
Morning. Get your license, registration, insurance on you?
The reason why you're pulling me over on my property?
We got a call that you were unable to maintain your lane and you were driving recklessly down the dike.
Okay, so you were behind me the whole time. Did you see me swerve?
So, you got your license?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
So I want you to listen to this because I'm going to be talking about this pretty extensively in the next couple weeks.
Maintain your lane and you were driving recklessly.
On my property?
We got a call that you were unable.
Okay, so listen to what he says again. We got a call.
Insurance on you?
The reason why you're pulling me over on my property?
We got a call that you were unable to maintain your lane and you were driving recklessly down the dike.
Okay, so you were behind me the whole time. Did you see me swerve?
So, you got your license?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Van Team from Clay Township Police Department.
So he didn't witness anything. A Terry stop is based on reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. He got a call from someone saying that this man had driven down the dike, couldn't maintain his lane. But when he came out, he didn't witness that. We've heard me call police departments and them say, well, if we didn't see it, we can't do anything about it. But yet this man is still conducting an investigation, essentially a Terry stop, based only on suspicion with no reasonable articulable suspicion. Cops around the country are saying they got a call for service and now they have every right to investigate you, but they don't. There has to be reasonable articulable suspicion. They can come out and take a look at the scene and look around and go, okay, I see what's going on here. And then if the guy's driving in the dike or unable to maintain his lane, then they can pull him over. But look at what Terry has done. Terry has jumped from a cop being reasonably articulately suspicious to someone told the cop that they saw something, and now that makes the cop suspicious because someone said something. If that's even the same car, this idea that the cops can pull you over when they didn't witness any reasonable articulable crime. It's an extension of Terry versus Ohio. It's unwritten. I don't know the case law that says, oh, I got a call so I can run out now and ID you and pull you over. And we're going to talk about that pretty extensively in the next couple of weeks.
Just let you know I am recording you.
Okay, I'm recording you too, sir.
V. Boyer.
I'm reaching for my wallet.
Okay.
That's $200.
You guys follow me home every night. Just let you know.
Okay.
Oh, they follow him home every night.
You'll get it on my ID.
Okay.
So all that contentious back and forth does not do you any good.
Just let you know.
Okay.
You guys follow me home every night. Just let you know.
Okay. What's your name?
You'll get it on my ID. There's my license.
And he's reaching around the car everywhere.
Insurance.
It's up in the air. That's good.
Registration.
So everything was above his head, which is better than most people. Remember, everything that you have, your license, registration, proof of identification. I got one now that says McLovin. I got a McLovin ID. I think that's got to be mailed to me. A friend of mine has that. But your license, registration, proof of insurance, and this is not my actual driver's license, a photocopy of my driver's license, the front and the back, so they can scan it. And that's up in my visor with my broccoli wide rubber band. And then immediately I plead the Fifth Amendment right away without even skipping a beat. I do it right away. I do it with my phone, just like this. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, just like that. Just like that. Now, if you can't afford a trifold, I'll email you one that you can print out. And the reason why I'm going to stop sending off free ones is because now I'm shipping out the trifolds in priority mail bags, and it costs $11, $10 and 65 cents or something like that. So if you don't have the $12 or $24, it's one for $12 now, two for $24. And if you don't have that money, then I'll email you one. You have to print it out yourself, unless you want to cover the shipping and handling. But keep everything in your visor.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Pulled me over because he said I was swerving. He followed me for a whole mile. Not once did he want to answer my question about if he saw me swerve. So, look.
He's not going to answer any of your questions. Listen to what he says here.
Not once did he want to answer. He followed me for a whole mile.
Okay, so he stalked you. What case is that allows him to stalk you? What case is it where the cop can stalk you and pull you over? Anybody know the case off the top of their head? The case that allows him to stalk him the way when someone gets a call is called Wren. WHREN. Wren versus United States, 1996. Because they got a call for service, now they're going to follow this guy and say, hey, you didn't use your blinker fast enough, or you didn't use your blinker 400 feet before the stop sign, or it looks like one of your brake lights was faulty. It came on but came off again. So maybe you were pumping the brakes, or maybe the brake light didn't work, but now I'm pulling you over. That's Wren versus United States, 1996. It's a pretextual stop. He's pulling him over. Yes, there has to be a traffic infraction. Put a 1 in the chat if cops lie. If they lie that they saw a traffic infraction. Put a 1 in the chat if cops will lie and say they saw a traffic infraction, that, oh man, your blinker, it worked for a second, but then it didn't work, so I'm just going to pull you over and check on that blinker for you. North Carolina versus Heenan, 2014, says that a cop can make a reasonable mistake of the law, and you still have to follow all of his orders. You're still detained. So the Supreme Court has worked against us constantly. Wren versus United States, 1996, plus North Carolina versus Heenan, 2014. Those two cases make it so they can follow you, find a reason to pull you over, and then if they make a mistake on pulling you over, well, hey, it's perfectly fine. The Supreme Court said so. Of course they did. The Supreme Court said so.
Not once did he want to answer my question about if he saw me swerve. So, look.
Oh, we see
one.
it. We see it, brother.
And they got one right there. They got two.
In his own driveway in front of his neighbors.
Recording. You can come around to this side. You can come around to this side. I can hear you.
Are you waving your hand? Do you need something?
No, I'm just letting my viewers know that I got pulled over for nothing.
All right, that's fine. Let everybody know.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
I'm Officer Thompson, 217.
Thank you.
He doesn't care. And look how he stands. Look at him right in your window to intimidate you, to make you feel small, to make you feel afraid.
I'm Officer Thompson, 217.
So why is he sitting there lurking and creeping there? The guy said he's in his home driveway. Does he want to become a psychopath, mass murderer today and pull out his super bazooka and start shooting cops? No, he doesn't. So why are you up on him that way? He's in his own driveway because that's their MO. That's the way they're taught to behave.
Thank you.
Then he's just look at him just standing there like a creeper, literally like a creeper. He looks like a peeping Tom, like a creeper.
I don't know why you guys pulled me over. You guys followed me for a whole mile. And then he wants to say that I got called in for swerving. I asked him if he saw me swerve at all, and he didn't want to answer the question. So I'll be talking to my coach here about this. So
Okay, sir.
But there's nobody to talk to. I don't know who's listening to the name he says here.
Here about this. So the question. So I'll be talking to my coach here about this.
Mike Coach here or my coach? I'm not sure what he said.
Answer the question. So I'll be talking to my coach here about this.
Mike Coach.
So
Okay, sir.
Hey, stand there like a creeper. Put the word in there, creeper. Put it in the comment section. What a creeper. He's standing there like a total creeper. Why is he standing there? That's a WHREN, Mikey B. Thanks for putting that up there. WHREN 1996. Creeper, 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 creeper.
because if he would have been suspicious of me swerving all over the road,
I can't hear you.
like you can.
Yes, he can hear him. What a load of shit.
If he would have been suspicious of me swerving all over the
I
road,
can't hear you.
like you.
Does it just I can just feel my ass getting all chapped. I can feel the edges getting chapped. I tell you what just chaps my ass, boy. He says I can't hear you. But that's funny. We can hear. We can hear him just fine. How can we can hear him and you couldn't hear him, Copper?
Can hear me just
I
fine.
can't hear you with the fan and
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
the window's partly down, so
Oh, I'm so, he's so dejected.
I can speak up. I can hear you better.
Now you can hear him clear as a whistle.
I go, if he would have been suspicious of me swerving all over the road, he would have pulled me over sooner, not in my driveway.
All right.
Road, he would have pulled me.
I can hear you better.
Okay. Watch the copper. Watch the copper. Remember, if this guy was your cousin or your brother-in-law, right? Or the guy you worked with, watch his body action. Watch him with his nervous twitching.
I go, if he would have been suspicious of me swerving all over the road, he would have pulled me over sooner, not in my driveway.
If you pass someone, okay, what just watching me here. What if I'm not creepy? Not creepy at all. You guys remember the copper in Apple Valley going like this with his thumbs the whole time I was talking to him? It's creepy. It's absolutely creepy. This guy's a creeper.
Suspicious of me swerving all over the road, he would have pulled me over sooner,
Look at
not
him.
in my driveway.
Look at him. Got like some nervous twitch. Like,
So also, I just wanted to know, my dispatch notified us that you had a warrant. The RO of this vehicle, who you are, the RO of this vehicle, had a warrant. Part of the reason for your stop. It is out of East Point. They are not going to come pick you up. Are you aware of the warrant out of East Point?
No.
Okay.
What's the warrant for?
Is it a failure to appear for fail to yield or something?
Failed to yield. I never got anything in the mail.
So you're aware you have a warrant out of East Point. So you want to contact probably the court there.
Okay.
You want me to quick run and see what court it is? I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So let's get this straight here real quick, okay? I want to point out something that's just disgusting that's happened in this country. Listen carefully to what's said here, then I'll jump in. Listen to this little 15-second clip
And they're
right
not
here.
in my driveway.
All right. So also, I just wanted to know, my dispatch notified us that you had a warrant. The RO of this vehicle, who you are, the RO of this vehicle, had a warrant. Part of the reason for your stop. It is out of East Point. They are not going to come pick you up. Are you aware of the warrant out of East Point?
No.
Okay.
What's the warrant for?
Is it a failure to appear for fail to yield or something?
Failed to yield. I never got anything in the mail.
Okay, so let's talk about that just for 1 second. So let's just say that he did get the ticket. Let's say he got the ticket for failure to yield. Let's say he didn't go to court on the ticket. Let's just say, for example, okay? So then help me understand this. As Americans, the idea is that we're free, that our country's based on liberty. We fought an entire revolutionary war against England to be free. So now if you have an unpaid failure to yield ticket, failure to yield, you got a ticket for that. And then you didn't go to court on it. Now, what's the next process here? The next process here is that they put him in torture cuffs, chain him up, put him in the back of a cage, take away his phones, his communication. He can't call anybody. The punishment doesn't meet the crime. Whatever crime it is for failure to yield, whatever crime it is to not go to court, you mean to tell me that in today's day and age, the cop says, "Oh, really? What? I got to send you this right now so that you can get a new court date. Here, I sent this to you. Boom, there you go. Now that's your new court date because you failed to appeal. You don't even got to go to court. You can just talk to the judge just like this." The idea that you would be arrested and taken to jail for a failure to yield ticket. They would impound his car. They would kidnap him, take away all of his electronic devices. This is what I'm trying to say. It just isn't worth it. It just isn't worth it. Everybody, V Boyer's here. Good to see you, V. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're back. Thanks for coming by. I don't know how much longer this channel is going to be here. They just deleted my Instagram account, and as you know, Facebook and Instagram do things together. So I'm not sure how much longer we have. But isn't it ironic that this guy would have a warrant for failure to yield?
Are you aware of the warrant out of East Point?
No.
Okay.
What's the warrant for?
Is it a failure to appear for fail to yield or something?
Failed to yield. I never got anything in the mail.
So you're aware you have a warrant out of East Point. So you want to contact probably the court there.
Okay.
You want me to quick run and see what court it is? I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Tatanka, someone can grab that video. Maybe you can get one of the moderators to jump in on that. I can't find it right now while I'm live. It's all a big joke money grab. That's exactly correct. But I want to point out something here. How much help has talking done? How much help has him having a conversation has? How much has it helped him? It hasn't helped him at all whatsoever. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and you use your camera. You get it on deletelaws.com. They're $12 now, but I got to factor in the shipping because it's $11 to ship now.
So you want to contact the 38 District Court in East
And
Point.
when was that warrant issued?
Honestly, I don't want to go back and look again, sir. If you really want me to, I will. But
I don't want to do anything for you. I just want to tell you, he won't give you any information. I don't want to go back and look again.
I don't know off the top of my
And
head.
you said 38 District Court?
38 District Court, East Point.
Okay, and your name and badge number again?
Officer Van Teen.
Van Teen? Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Your name and badge number?
just
Number again?
just picture this clown right here. Just picture him in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. If you saw him at 7-Eleven or Speedway or Quickie Mart and this guy was standing behind you, just take your hand and cover up the uniform. Just take your hand and cover it up so you can just see the guy's head. Just cover it up and just take a look at the guy as a man if you cover up his uniform and take a look at the guy's face. What a douchebag. What a douchebag. What a douche. He couldn't figure out anything else to do with his life. And of the 10 million jobs that are out there, of the 10,000 million billion different kinds of jobs that are out there, he chose this one. Why do you think that is? All you have to do is be willing to put people in torture cuffs, take them down to a dungeon, and erase your consciousness when you're done for doing it. He did have a warrant for failure to appear. What if the copper had said, well, they're going to come pick you up? Then what would he have done? What would this piece of shit right here have done? The guy who can't get a job doing anything, can't create his own way, can't create his own business, is completely dependent on being told what to do. What would this knuckle dragger, jackboot thug pig put in the comment section? JBTP. What would he have done? He would have put this man in chains, taken away his phone so he can't call his mother or his brother, someone to get him out of the dungeon. He would have impounded his car. He would have searched his whole car. Over what? Failure to yield. Now, the guy said he doesn't remember getting a ticket, but you can rarely trust someone when they're under the gun and, you know, the cops got guns on them and they're going to take them to a dungeon. It's just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy that we have created this system of absolute oppression and tyranny. I called there yesterday. I'm going to call again today.
So you want to contact the 38 District Court in East.
And when was that warrant issued?
Honestly, I don't want to go back and look again, sir. If you really,
I don't want to
I
help
will,
you.
but,
I don't want to help
I don't
you.
know off the top of my head.
And you said
Yeah,
38.
I'm not going to help you out.
Okay, and your name and badge number again?
Officer Van Team.
Van Team? Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Yep.
So don't turn the camera off. Keep the camera rolling. It's a money racket, folks. It's a money racket. If they arrest you, they create funding for the jail, for the courts, for the DA, for the judge. If they arrest you, then they get the money that they want.
Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket
Do me a favor,
so I
step
can
out
go
of the
by
vehicle.
my way.
Step out
I'm
of the
not
vehicle.
stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't
You
do
will step
nothing.
out of the vehicle
I didn't do
because I'm
absolutely
lawfully
nothing.
telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You
I'm
violate
more
my
than welcome to
rights.
do that. If you don't step out, I will
I'm
pull
telling
you out
you.
of the car.
Oh, this is by San Joaquin Jr. I really like San Joaquin Jr. This is San Joaquin. This is San Joaquin's son, and San Joaquin Jr. is a really cool kid. I mean, a young man. He's a cool young man. I'm subscribed to his channel, and I'm not going to unsubscribe. I like San Joaquin Jr. There's San Joaquin has a few sons, and they're all really cool people. And I was friends with all of them at one point.
Well, you're gonna have to take me out. I'm not legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to San Joaquin Jr. Today's
Good to see you, San Joaquin Jr. Hope you're doing okay, man.
video is from the Channel 1 Love Entertainment. 19th, she explains, and that triggers an officer. The officer decides to extend the stop by waiting for a canine unit, but let's just play the video.
Tell me I pulled the out the Sheets parking lot when there's oncoming traffic time I ain't make a complete stop. Why when I make a complete stop when there's oncoming traffic? That just sounds stupid. He pulled in the parking lot the whole time watching me.
We're gonna do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind,
Man,
just step out of the vehicle.
What for what?
It's a canine
Have I
officer.
been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want to.
So this guy's going to challenge Pennsylvania versus Mims here, and he's actually going to win. And he's not going to back down. And there's going to get a dozen cops outside of his door saying, "You got to get out."
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So just
That's
go
a
ahead and do me
traffic
favor.
stop.
It
That's
is
a traffic
stop.
issue.
Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket
Do me a favor,
so I
step
can
out
go
of the
by
vehicle.
my way.
Step out
I'm
of the
not
vehicle.
stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't
You
do
will step
nothing.
out of the vehicle
I didn't do
because I'm
absolutely
lawfully
nothing.
telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my
You're more than welcome
rights.
to do that. If you don't step out, I will
I'm
pull
telling
out of
you.
the car. I
Well,
ain't
you're
giving
gonna have to
one more
take me
chance
out. I'm
to
not
get out of the vehicle.
legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. I was pulled over the other morning going to work
Okay.
for my headlight, right?
Okay.
I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight.
Okay.
I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil change. I seen you pull into the fucking sheets, eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a fucking union. That's why I got Mississippi tag. That's the whole reason you pulling me over. I drive the other car, you pull me over in it. You pull my old lady over in it.
All right. Well, if you
It's
step
just
out, if you
ridiculous.
step out, we're gonna scan the car.
For-
We can get
Now, you just got to comply and have your day ruined and go through the bullshit of their, we do this 20 times a day. Everybody else just accepts it, but he doesn't.
What you
So
gonna
wait,
scan the
get
car
you out
for?
here.
You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
Okay. Are you giving me consent to search the vehicle?
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not.
Step out of the vehicle.
Call your
Get out of the
supervisor,
vehicle.
man. Call your supervisor.
Step out of the
I
vehicle.
want to speak
Get
to
out
your
of the vehicle.
supervisor, please. Call your supervisor. Call your
Step out of the
supervisor.
vehicle.
Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car, you fucking up. That's all I'm telling you. My people's working McLean and McLean, Virginia. I'm telling you, you pull me out the car, you fucking up. You're making a big mistake.
Well, the issue is
You're making
I
a big
stopped you
mistake.
for a legal reason.
You stopped me because
I'm
you
legally
said I
requesting you to
pulled
step out of
up.
the vehicle and not
No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the car and said, "Sir, you smell like alcohol. You smell like marijuana."
I don't need
None of that.
I don't need
None of that. You just go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop. Go to your car and then 10 police fucking pull up like I'm supposed to be fucking scared or something. I done been through this plenty in my
You
life.
step out of the car,
I'm not
scan
stepping
the
out of
car, we would've
shit.
done this by now.
I'm not stepping
You've
out
probably
of
been on your
shit.
way.
That's my right,
You've
dude.
probably been on your way
You
by
don't
now.
know your fucking. You don't. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out of shit.
No.
No.
Okay.
Give me your supervisor.
Well,
Let
he's
me
on
and
the
him
way.
talk.
He's on the way.
All right, cool. Your
Way.
sergeant, whoever's in charge,
Okay.
it's
If you can just step
bullshit.
out of the vehicle, this will
I'm
be
not
all
stepping out of
smooth.
shit. Once I step
Real
out of the
quick.
vehicle, I lose my rights.
What
I'm not
rights?
fucking
What
stupid.
rights? What rights would you
Whatever,
lose?
dude.
Obviously,
You're
you
being
don't need your rights.
recorded.
Thanks, Tim Tam, for the super chat. God bless you, sir.
We're being recorded,
You're more
so
than welcome to record me.
I know I am. That's my right too.
Okay.
So let me roll down the window for him so he can see, he can smell. Everything's fucking clean. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me a fucking boat soon.
You're hitting the wrong button there, buddy.
Okay, so there's a good question here by Ruben Mora. Now, I want to answer that question as legitimately as I can. If you take a look at the trifold, I'm actually quietly, in a roundabout way, trying to get you to challenge stepping out of the car because the cop tells you to. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Let's take a look at it. It's right here. So if you plead the Fifth Amendment, what you do right away is you flip this bad chicken over. As soon as you open it up, is your right to record police and Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's by design. Because if the cop says you got to get out of the car, Pennsylvania versus Mims is here. This is what it says. Let's take a look at it. Officer safety. And so this is if in the yellow is what the cop says. Driver, get out. Down here, this is your right to film the cops. So two different case law here. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Officer safety is legitimate and weighty, and the intrusion into personal liberty at most is a mere inconvenience. The facts available to the officer at the moment of the seizure warrant a person of reasonable caution to believe that the action taken was appropriate. What is the action? removing you from the auto. The law is that you must get out when lawfully stopped. The reason you get out, the spirit of the law is for officer safety. Here's the part where I quietly encourage you to use your camera and to defy the order. You could get arrested. Just so you know, you could get arrested. But this guy's going to prove that there's no way the cops can believe he's armed and dangerous and he doesn't get out. So then it says right here, if by video you can show there's no way a reasonable officer could believe you're armed and presently dangerous, that's the whole crux of the matter. Are you armed and presently dangerous? And would a reasonable officer believe that at that moment you were armed and presently a danger to him? And so it continues to say, if by video you can show there's no way a reasonable officer could believe that you are armed and presently dangerous, you can challenge the order unlawful because it's against the spirit of the law. Challenging the law could certainly get you arrested. It's not a law. It's a Supreme Court policy. And let me ask you a question. Why am I asking the question? You challenge the order as unlawful because it's against the spirit of the law. What's more important, the letter of the law or the spirit of the law? It's a choice. The letter of the law is, here's what the law is, black and white, or the energy and the spirit of the law. Which is more important? Which is the court going to give more weight to? The letter of the law or the spirit of the law? What do you guys think that is? What do you think the answer is? So if you can prove by video, like this guy's doing here, do you see him right here? Let me show you what he's doing right here. He's going, take a look at this, take a look at that. I think we got it right here. Who's the first one? I think Toyo got it. Toyo Taz got it right. It's the spirit of the law. The spirit of the law is more important than the letter of the law. So look what he's doing right here to show that he's not armed and presently a danger to these thugs.
Let me roll down the window for him.
Let me roll down the window for him. He's complying and being cordial.
See, he can smell. Everything's fucking clean. This is my work.
He's slowly but surely assuring them that he's not armed and presently dangerous.
Vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me a fucking boat soon.
You see that? This man wants to buy a boat. He has dreams.
You're in the wrong button there, buddy.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing
He rolled down all the windows and now he's saying, look in there.
in here but work shit, tools, fishing poles, a battery from my truck that I just.
In the United States Supreme Court case of Pennsylvania.
So this is what we're talking. I don't know what San Joaquin Valley Jr. is going to say here, so I'm not going to cover it because I don't want to have a disagreement with anybody. I understand the spirit of the law very well. I understand the Supreme Court holdings very well. This is a Supreme Court policy. This is not a law. Some states may have written it into their code. However, this is a Supreme Court policy, not a law. A law has to be legislated, written by a legislator, and then signed into law by the governor. So Pennsylvania versus Mims is not a law. It's a policy, and you can still go by the spirit of the law. I mean, maybe in your state it's been written into law, but it is not a law. But go back to what he's doing here.
To an officer that could ultimately make a mistake.
I don't do nothing. Whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna fucking stop. After today, it's gonna stop.
Following traffic rules.
I follow traffic rules. Well, if I haven't followed traffic rules, check my driving record. Check my driving record. That tells you a lot. If I haven't, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all on 68 all day. So I follow my traffic rules, dude. So I have way more tickets. Y'all just fucking with me for no reason, which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. Okay. You want to give it to me? I'm going to get it. So I don't need the money. I work for a living.
You have the right to where you're at the car with doing?
No, you don't.
You do?
No, you don't. I haven't did anything wrong, sir.
It's not whether or not he did something wrong. What it is whether or not he can prove that those officers do not believe that he's armed and presently dangerous. I would venture to say with the 3 cops standing in front of his window, they're all looking off into space. He's looking down. He's looking over there. He's looking over there. None of them have any kind of legitimate fear for their safety. If they believed he was armed and presently dangerous, then they would have a reason they would be on their toes. They would be facing him. Hands would be on their firearms. These guys are all very relaxed.
I haven't did anything wrong.
Where things come into question isn't with the justification of asking the driver out of the vehicle. While this code he violates becomes null on the off public opinion goes the reason for the stop. For that, the burden of proof would fall on the officer. All of this to say, that can only be settled in court. As far as the court of public opinion goes, these officers are clearly tyrants, and this seems more like fishing expedition.
I let y'all slide on 6th when y'all pulled me and my little girl out of the car one night. I let y'all have that. That officer, he's no longer working with you guys. I let y'all have that. I didn't fight, and I really had y'all to the left then, dead to the left. My auntie told me, she said, but I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me? Do I have a warrant? All right then.
The reason we want
I ain't did nothing.
Listen,
I haven't did
listen
nothing.
to me, and I'll explain this.
I'm listening.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the canine scan.
What they doing the K9 scan for?
We can scan
Email that over to me, William. I'll take a look at it.
any vehicle we want.
For what? So why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same
I have
process?
no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't done anything wrong. Anything.
Different officers.
How you went back there eyeballing me and go around the corner, you would have seen me.
MSP.
The dog ain't alert nothing. He came to the. They pulled me over for it's just an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant, he said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of Sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir? Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your
First of all, he pulled in
Take
looking
the
at
keys
my
out of your
vehicle
car.
while I'm pumping gas. Are you the sergeant?
If he stopped you for not stopping, then that's the problem cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to run a dog around.
For what though? For what is the reason?
What do we typically run a dog around for?
Drugs? Okay, but he haven't said anything about drugs when he comes to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's not
If you have nothing in
because if I'm
No, that's not it. You don't get to check me, dude. The Supreme Court is working against the people. He's gonna say if you got nothing to hide, then you got nothing.
telling you, I have done anything, me doing anything, sir.
why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
Because we're supposed to be free, you ass. We're supposed to be free people in a free country. I'm not supposed to drive down the road and you pull me out and search all through my stuff. And you run a dog around my car. There's zero effect on the war on drugs. Zero. We just keep on locking people up. And it's doing no good. None. It's creating an authoritarian jackboot thug pig police state, prison state, death state. That's what is wrong with this. That's what's wrong with it. The Supreme Court is working against us in the name of racism. And they have since the beginning. People are like, why do you say everything's racist, Chili? Well, we've been racist since 1630 all the way till 1965. The country has been institutionally racist. The Pennsylvania versus Mims is a racist holding. Terry versus Ohio is racist. Sorry, it's true. It's the truth. We're supposed to be free. We never had a need for officer safety until black people were freed. Then, 1954, Brown versus Board of Education, but we don't desegregate. We do not. 1964, we desegregate, but we don't desegregate. The 1963 case of Pearson versus Ray, which is decided in 1967, the 1963 case of Pearson versus Ray is where a group of black religious men toured around on a bus, went to a whites-only restaurant, and they all got arrested. Pearson versus Ray is what creates cops' qualified immunity in 1967 based on not allowing black people to desegregate. Every single holding from the Supreme Court from 1954 forward has been based on racist Supreme Court law. Even before that, Corrigan versus Buckley, 1920-something, Corrigan versus Buckley created racial restrictive covenants on your houses, where you couldn't sell your house to a black or brown person. It was illegal. And then even when they overruled that in 1948, it didn't matter because then your neighbors could sue you for dropping the property value of your neighborhood. Our entire judicial system is based on creating racist laws for black people, whether I want that to be true or not. It is infuriating to watch this man have to fight for his rights and say, why are you doing this to me? It's because they plan to do it to you, bud. You have been the target of laws and holdings from the Supreme Court since black people were sold by their black brothers in Africa to people, to the Brazilians and to the Portuguese, who then brought them to America. It's such a fucking scam. And he's wondering, why can't you just break yourself, get on your belly, get on your knees, lay down? We do this 20 times a day. Everybody else accepts it, but he doesn't. It's infuriating.
But he haven't said anything about drugs when he comes to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's because I want my rights respected, pig.
It's not
If you have nothing in
because if I'm
I shouldn't have to be checked. And it's doing no good arresting people for chemicals. No good.
telling you I have done anything wrong and he's saying that I have, it's his word against mine. I haven't done anything.
So then if you have nothing,
Absolutely
to worry
nothing.
about, you can let them do their job here and you can go about your business.
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Once the dog alerts,
They get it ain't gonna alert. Well, that you just automatically saying the dog's gonna alert.
And here comes all the cops planning bullshit. The whole notion of if you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to worry about is complete and utter nonsense.
I agree with you, San Joaquin Jr. I totally agree with you, man.
Not wanting to be searched is not a matter of guilt. Rather, it is a fundamental right as a human, and one that is protected and outlined in the Constitution. Like stated earlier, Pennsylvania versus Mims opened up a jar of flies. It gives too much discretion to an officer and permits them to completely overstep the boundaries outlined by the Constitution. The problem when allowing this one minor situation to be permissible is that it will be abused, and I believe that is what is happening here.
That's what you're saying. You on camera.
I said if.
No, you're pretty much telling me that.
I said if the dog alerts, you
that's
ask.
like you're pretty much saying
What up?
you just telling me what you're gonna do. Whether or wait, it don't matter what y'all do, man. There's nothing in the vehicle.
Can you at least turn your ignition off for me?
There's nothing in the vehicle, so you're just gonna want to violate my rights. Go ahead and violate them. Yes, it is. You just gonna violate the right. You can open the back door and let them in if you want. You can open the door and let them in. They searching to put the K9 around the car, y'all.
Listen, if they delete this channel, which they are absolutely killing this channel, I wish it wasn't true. They're killing this channel, and we're fighting. The editors and I are fighting to get it up. If they kill the channel, Sid, I'll create another channel. Go to my website, deletelaws.com. I'll let you know where I land. Instagram just deleted my account, so I'm kind of, waiting to see if YouTube's going to follow suit and delete my account as well. It's happened to me a couple times in life.
What reason? I don't know. Didn't say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he wanted me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And I just put KT's comment up there. You see KT's comment where it says overturning Terry versus Ohio, Pennsylvania versus Mims. The only way Pennsylvania versus Mims can exist, it couldn't be case law without Terry versus Ohio.
Absolutely nothing. This is my work vehicle. I fish in it. I work on people's shit. I just got an oil change. Look, just got an oil change recent, just 10 minutes ago. And he gonna tell me I pull out of the sheets without stopping when there's fucking oncoming traffic. What sense does that make? You tell me. This is America we living in, right?
Where you been fishing at? Anywhere good?
This is America. This is bullshit. Bullshit. They gonna violate me like this. Bullshit. I'm a taxpaying fucking citizen. This is what we gotta deal with in America. It's bullshit. I shouldn't have to go through this. Shouldn't have to fucking go through. I didn't go to work because I was fucking sick today. When I got blood work and shit done, got my oil changed, and now I have to deal with some stupid shit like this. Cumberland PD. No wonder they got the petition out on that bitch ass officer, whoever the fuck he is. It's gonna be some more. So lawsuit coming. Free fucking money. By the way, sir, I've been fishing at Jennings Randolph Lake.
How's it been?
I catching some big ass bass. I'm about to go buy me a boat here shortly, soon as y'all let me go. And that's how we doing. Yes, sir.
I'm the K9 guy.
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, because I obviously now, because I mentioned he didn't. It's bullshit, man.
It's
nothing
bullshit.
against you personally. Nothing at all.
No, it's bullshit. Cops are wrong. The dogs are wrong over 60% of the time. So just so you know, how come a dog can run around your car? That's the 2013 case of Florida versus Harris. Florida versus Harris allows the Supreme Court once again unanimously decided that if a dog barks at your car, that is probable cause. So let's say, for example, the dog did bark at his car and they search his car and they don't find anything. Could he still be arrested? Let me ask you that. Let me see if you guys understand what it means. So if a dog barked at his car and they searched his car and they didn't find any chemicals, can he still be arrested? Yes or no? That's the question I have for you. So in 2013, Florida versus Harris is an extension of Terry versus Ohio, the 2013 case. Man, you guys are Team DLZ all the way. So many people here already know the answer. Yes. If a dog barks at your car, they search your car, they don't find any chemicals in your car. They search it, they take everything out of your trunk, pull out your spare tire, everything. But the dog had barked. Not just that one time, the dog just barked once. The police can still arrest you because the Supreme Court held that a dog barking is probable cause. Probable cause is what is needed to arrest you and charge you. Probable cause is the smoking gun. You're caught on video walking across the street on a red instead of a green. You got a red stop hand instead of a green. You can walk across the street. That is probable cause. If a dog barks at your car, that's probable cause. They can search your whole car. They don't find anything. They can impound your car. They can chop your car up looking for the chemicals that the dog barked about. Even if there is no chemicals, you'll be arrested and you'll sit in jail until the search of your car is thoroughly done. That's how bad Florida versus Harris is. Once again, Harris was a black man. The black man in Florida versus Harris, the reason why that case could happen is because of the 1968 case called Terry versus Ohio. The jurisprudence of Florida versus Harris is Terry versus Ohio. Once again, you're talking about racist laws.
It's just the way y'all treat people out here for absolutely nothing is fucking ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with you personally.
Be careful. You got a bus coming through.
What's your name, sir?
Baluch, B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish what you was telling me.
So
sorry.
All good, bro.
Cut you off, bro.
So like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle, but I always interview anybody after I scan whether the dog alerts or not.
I always interview. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Backed up by your camera. Right there. He said, I always interview people. I'm not going to be a part of your interview. I'm not applying for a job. I'm not applying for a job. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Please don't ask me any questions without my lawyer present. That's the way I roll. That's how I roll. That's how you should roll. You have to have that in your car. It's your guide. It is your guide. It always reminds you, you know what? I watched that video Chili made. He said, I always vote in Fifth Amendment right. I'm going to go with the trifold and I'm going to vote my Fifth Amendment right. He says, I always interview people.
B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish.
He has not been cool. He's a part of their gang. He's against you. He wants to arrest you.
Telling me.
So
sorry.
All good, bro.
Cut you off, bro.
So like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle. But
great. Then the stop's over.
But I always interview anybody after I scan whether the dog alerts or not.
Yeah.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You will not be interviewing me, Copper. I will not be doing an interview. I won't be doing an interview. It's not going to happen. And by the way, I put BZ Watchdog up here because we're going to cover a case that he sent to me yesterday. Thanks, BZ.
just because I want to make sure the dog's doing what he's supposed to. So there's never been any drugs in the car, nothing like that.
Do not answer a single question.
All right. Works for me.
No drugs in the car, sir. This is my work car.
Where you work at?
No, God dang it. No. He's gathering intel on you. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right.
For Triton Construction.
In the car, nothing like that?
No.
All right. Works for me.
No drugs in the car, sir. This is my work car.
Where you work at?
I work for Triton Construction. You see that one way they putting in downtown?
Down in Baltimore.
We putting in a one-way street. I work for that company.
Okay.
But I'm on the Hagerstown side. We building the bridge out on 70.
No shit.
Is
Yes.
this a fleet vehicle then?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I just seen the Missouri plates. Are you from Missouri?
No, it's Mississippi tags. I'm with the union, so I travel for work.
Dumb pig. He called it Missouri tags with a Mississippi license plate. By the way, the name Mississippi is across the entire license plate on Mississippi license plates.
Okay. All right, man. Appreciate
I'm
it.
free to go?
The officer will be with you here in a second.
Okay.
Oh, they're not done harassing you yet, bro. There's more to go. There's more to go. You ain't quite done yet. We haven't decided just yet. We was gonna let you go, but we just decided there's a couple more things for us to look at around here. So just go ahead and sit tight, all right? We'll let you know when you're free to go.
But as far as the dog stuff, you're done. They just have to finish your warning or whatever they're doing, and then you're.
Thank you, sir. No, they don't need to give me no warning. He need to write me a fucking ticket. Because they keep giving me warnings, but he keeps saying I keep violating the law. So,
sorry, what's your warning here?
that's another warning.
Another warning. So BZ, Chuck Bronson, are you really moving to Vegas? Remember, I've filmed cops in over 30 states. The only place I've ever been arrested for filming a cop is in Nevada. So if you're moving to Vegas, give me a call, Chuck Bronson. Let's talk about it.
I keep violating the law. So,
sorry, what's your warning here?
that's another warning. I've done nothing.
I don't feel like
Another warning.
writing tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
Here's your information back.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Yep. I'm on my way to the precinct now. God damn it. File me a lawsuit. Checking out, guys.
The best thing.
No, there's so.
God damn it. File me a lawsuit.
Okay, so here's the problem. So understand this about lawsuits. With lawsuits, you have to be able to prove damages. You have to be able to prove loss. So you can get a declaratory judgment where it says that they did something wrong, but you're going to spend so much time and energy doing that it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So let's drop him a like. I really like San Joaquin Jr. I understand there's been, I understand about people and drama and stuff. I'm not going to get into any of that stuff. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed or not. I'll jump on camera for a minute here and explain to you guys. I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I've heard people mention my name and say things about me, since I've been out of the dungeon. But I just want you guys to take notice. I haven't said anything about anybody since I've been out of the dungeon. I really don't want to have fights between people who are First Amendment auditors or activists. I'm just not interested in it. And I'm not gonna talk out loud about other people. I don't agree with some people. I agree with some people, but really, I think that we're all in for the same fight. Hopefully, there's some people who are in this for different reasons. KT, videos. Videos go to delete laws, KT. DLZ clips is just for shipping stuff. So you could try to remember that if you can. KT, thank you. I appreciate it. So don't send videos there. Send videos to deletelaws@gmail.com. DLZ clips is for shipping. But now the shipping problem is completely fixed, and I only had an itty bitty problem. Now I'm just doing everything with the tracking number on it. So just ordered your trifold and keychain. Yes. So this is the keychain that it says we don't stop on it. It's got a little keychain on it. And then Team DLZ OTVO. These are available on my website. These also get sent certified mail. All my mail now is certified, tracking, return receipt. Like I had to step up a little bit, cost a little bit more money, but now everything goes through certified mail. So cool. Now let me show you guys something that BZ Watchdog had put in there. So listen, Sam Joaquin Jr., if you guys want to subscribe to him, he's got 92,000 subscribers. Good channel. And I'll use the Wikipedia version of this, that it's Ybarra versus Illinois. Was a decision of the Supreme Court. Let me see if I can find the Wikipedia version of it. Ybarra versus Illinois. Here's the Oyez version of it. Okay, so this case was decided in 1979. This is the antithesis of Pennsylvania versus Mims. And we took a look at this the other day, BZ Watchdog and I did. So on March 1st, 1976, an Illinois Circuit Court judge authorized a warrant to search the premises of the Aurora Tap Tavern and the person of the bartender, Greg, for chemicals. I can't say the words or YouTube will. So, and then based on the for Greg for chemical paraphernalia, based on the information of the Illinois Bureau of Investigation obtained by an informant, when officers arrived to conduct the search, they also conduct a cursory pat down for weapons on all the patrons in the bar. Pursuant to an Illinois state statute that allows officers to search person on the premises during the execution of a valid search warrant, during the pat down, an officer found and retrieved a cigarette pouch from the pocket of one of the patrons, Ventura Ybarra, that contained a tinfoil packet full of chemicals confirmed to be a chemical. Ybarra was subsequently indicted for possession of a controlled substance. He filed a pretrial motion to suppress the evidence of the contraband that had been seized from his person during the search at the bar. The trial court denied the motion. Ybarra was found guilty. On appeal, the Illinois Court of Appeals upheld the constitutionality of the statute as it applied to the facts of the case because it was obvious that there was a connection between Ybarra and the premises being searched. The Illinois Supreme Court denied Ybarra's petition for appeal. So Ybarra appealed to the United States Supreme Court, and a broken clock is right twice a day. Does the Illinois state statute that allows authorities to search persons on the premises during the execution of a valid warrant violate the 4th and the 14th? So in other words, if you're on the scene somewhere and the cops come in and they have a warrant to search Greg, the bartender, do they then have a warrant to search you? Do they have a way that they can just search you? So the Supreme Court, in a 6-3 decision, and would you take a look at that? The conservatives voted against it. And then Harry Blackman, I don't know why he's this far left. He's hardly a liberal. Hardly. He wrote the Model Penal Code from 1952 to 1962. The Model Penal Code is what's used in every state in America today. And if you don't know about Blackman, what he did in the Model Penal Code written from 1952 to 1962, he included in that what's called the fleeing felon provision. The fleeing felon provision said that if a felon is fleeing, you can shoot him in the back as he runs away. Well, then in the Garner case of it was Eugene Garner. I'll go into that in a second. So Justice Potter Stewart delivered the 6-3 majority opinion. The Supreme Court held that there was no probable cause to suspect any patrons of committing a crime simply because they're on the premises during a search, without any particular indication that a person is connected to the premises for the reasons the search is being conducted. A police search of persons violates the 4th and 14th Amendment. The court also held that even an initial pat-down search is unconstitutional without a reasonable belief the person is armed and dangerous. Warren E. Berger wrote a dissenting opinion in which he argued that the majority's opinion creates an unnecessarily broad reading of the exclusionary rule and ignores the practical needs of cops. He also argued that it was perfectly reasonable for police to search persons found on the premises of a bar known for a place that procures chemicals, and that the law must account for the safety of officers in performing their duty. Ridiculous. Justice Harry Blackman and William H. Rehnquist, conservatives, joined in the dissent. In a separate dissent, Justice Rehnquist wrote that the warrant requirement of the 4th Amendment calls for a specificity regarding the location to be searched and the person or things to be seized, not the persons from whom items will be taken. He argued that it was not practical to prohibit cops from flexibility in the performance of their duties. Rehnquist was a gigantic copsucker. He's the reason why our country's in the shape it's in today. He has a lot to do with it. The courts may now consider the reasonableness of an individual search based on the scope of the intrusion and the justification to determine whether it violated the defendant's Fourth Amendment right. Chief Justice Burger and Blackmun joined in on Rehnquist's dissent. The Tennessee versus Garner case of 1985. What did SCOTUS decide in 1985? In a 6-3 decision written by Justice Byron White, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Garner. The court held that the use of deadly force to prevent the escape of an unarmed, non-dangerous, fleeing suspect is an unreasonable killing or seizure under the Fourth Amendment. Well, this was case law. This was decided case law. And so when you look at the case law of Tennessee versus Garner in 1985, it's really a nothing burger case, because the cops can say that they were in fear for their life or they were in fear for the public's life, and they can still shoot you in the back. Eugene Garner's parents, this case happens in 1985. Eugene Garner was shot in the back of the head right there with a hollow tip bullet in 1974. 11 years later, his parents, Eugene Garner's parents, continued to fight for justice. They finally got their case heard before the Supreme Court, and they win. Harry Blackmun is part of that majority decision where he says that you can't shoot someone running away from cops. What's the caveat? Tennessee versus Garner, the jurisprudence of Tennessee versus Garner is, guess which case? Who can guess which case it is? What case do you think it is? Could it be Terry versus Ohio? That's right. Tennessee versus Garner says that you cannot shoot a fleeing felon in the back unless it's for officer safety or the police officer has a reasonable belief that maybe you might be a danger to the community or to others. So it doesn't really matter. Tennessee versus Garner says that you can't shoot someone running away if they're unarmed unless it's in the name of officer safety. Just like the 1995 case of Wilson versus Arkansas. Wilson, again, was a black guy. Eugene Garner was a black guy. In Wilson versus Arkansas, it says that it is illegal for you to no-knock raid someone's house. No-knock raids were essentially knocked out of existence with the 1995 case of Wilson versus Arkansas. Unless the jurisprudence of Wilson versus Arkansas is, guess which case? Guess which case it is? Terry versus Ohio. And what does it say? You can no-knock raid someone's house if it's in the name of officer safety. They're going to go to your house, surround your house with a bunch of guys, and then say, in the name of officer safety, I need to no-knock raid your house. Do you see how dangerous Terry versus Ohio is? And the reason why I'm always talking about Terry. Tennessee versus Garner. Garner's a black guy. Cops can shoot you in the back in the name of officer safety. Wilson versus Arkansas. Cops cannot no-knock raid your home unless, of course, it's in the name of officer safety, and then they can. Pennsylvania versus Mims. You have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety, an extension of Terry versus Ohio. Maryland versus Wilson. Wilson, again, is a black guy. An extension of Terry versus Ohio says that if you get pulled over, the passenger has to get out of the car in the name of officer safety. 2009, Arizona versus Johnson. Johnson's a black guy. What is the holding? That if you're the passenger in the car, you're detained. What does detainment mean? You go in torture cuffs. Why is that? Because Johnson was a gangbanger, and the cops have to be able to cuff up the passengers as well. If you're driving in a car, your friend doesn't use their blinker, you get pulled over and you're the passenger in a car, the cops can torture cuff you, put you on your belly, put you in the back of the cage in their car. And it's all based on which case? The 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio. It is the cancer of our society. It is the cancer of our society. And we absolutely have to get over it. We've got to get rid of it. It is. Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket.
The discretion to the way the initial recording.
Oh, I remember this one, but I'm not going to show this one. I'm going to show this one over here.
Each step along the way. not just the officer, but his manager that called me, the internal.
We covered this a while ago. I want to cover John Felax's video. What's up, Tim Tam? Thanks for the super chats. Holy smokes.
All right, I'm being stopped.
If you guys don't know, this is John Felax. He's an OG. He's one of my favorite auditors.
I need your license, please. You're being stopped for speeding. I don't need this. Sir, roll down the window. Roll down the window so I can talk to you.
I can hear you just fine.
I can't hear you.
I remain silent, sir. I remain silent.
This is not a criminal stop. It has nothing to do with remaining.
Sir, I remain silent. I have that right. I don't want that. You don't want my registration?
I don't need it.
Okay.
All I wanted was your license.
Okay, so I'm being stopped. Try to give my registration and everything. He keeps saying he don't want it. He keeps wanting me to roll down the window. Just trying to get to work. Sure, I'm going to get a couple tickets now. What are you doing?
You're being ridiculous. Are you Mr. Flax? Is this you?
I remain silent, sir.
Okay, step out of the car. Get over here. Come here. It doesn't matter. Come over here. Put your hands down. All right. I'm giving you an order.
He didn't bring the phone with him. Put your hands down.
Come over here. Get out of traffic.
I'm scared for my life.
Why?
There's no reason for me to be out of my car.
Yes, there is.
I was speeding. See, this is off the record now. This is why you wanted me out of my car. Can I
No, I
please
want
grab
you
my
out of
camera?
your car because you were doing stuff on the
I
dash.
understand exactly what you're doing. I understand your tactics. Why do you want to be off the record right now?
You don't ask the questions here.
Actually,
Yeah, it's for my safety. No.
You feel unsafe because why? My hands are on the steering wheel. I want to get shot by you.
All right, just
Let me grab my camera and I'll put my hands down.
Just please be quiet. Okay, now you can
Just disrespectful pigs.
be quiet.
Sir, where's my ticket? You stopped me for
quiet.
speeding, correct?
All right, I'll explain so you can shut up.
Did you stop me for speeding? Like you said, it's on record. I know you took me out of the car because I'm recording.
It has nothing to do with it.
All right,
Because you went
tell me when I'm free to go.
You done talking?
Tell me when I'm free to go.
On my shirt.
The embroider. The embroider.
Definitely carry out 10-4.
What's your badge number?
1730. Now, while you're standing there with your arms up, I'm going to explain to you that I stopped you for 88 and 70 tons. Okay? I stopped you.
Sir. Are you repeating yourself?
I stopped you to give you a warning.
Okay.
Because you're doing 18 over the speed limit.
Okay.
And the reason why this is taking so long is because you're acting like a child.
Okay, if you say so.
All right.
I'm acting.
Or he's making sure he doesn't get killed by a jackboot thug pig JBTP.
Like a child?
Do you know
stop
what
me,
the speed
sir.
limit is?
You stop me. Who's acting like a
The
child?
speed limit is on the road?
I know what it is. Yes.
Okay, it's
That
70.
doesn't
It's not
pertain to
88.
me.
It's not 88.
Okay. How fast were you going, sir, when I passed you?
Didn't tell you.
I could.
Oh, you could?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Let's be a little more hypocritical, should we?
Let's be nice.
Let's be more hypocritical because you have a badge and a gun and you can force me to do things against my will.
Mr. Flax,
You can be a hypocrite.
I'm done with you. I stopped to give you a warning.
Thank you.
I'm not going to let your actions determine what I'm going to do.
Well, that's good.
Okay?
You're going to be a good cop.
I always am. I've been doing this for 30 years. And I deal with people like you all the
Let
time.
me explain something to you,
You
sir.
don't need to.
Okay, you don't want to hear me.
No, I
You
don't.
want me to hear
Because I'm
you,
human.
but you don't want me to hear you.
Sir,
Listen,
you're the one breaking
I'm
the
going
law.
to shake
You're
your head.
stopped for
I'm
speeding.
what's not breaking any law.
No, don't shake
Not
your
any
head.
more than you.
I'm not somebody that acts like you. I deal with people like you all the time.
Oh, do you? Someone who acts like you deal with people like him all the time. Maybe it's what you're doing with your life. Maybe harassing people for a living and being a pig. You don't deal with people like him all the time. You are the bad person.
You have no idea how fast I'm going to you catch me at 88. Sir, you're a liar. Sir, I was just kidding.
No, you won't. You know you
He tells him, you know you were speeding. You know you were.
Sir, with all you got now you've been for you have higher moral ground, sir. And this is where you're gonna pretend like you were going fast as I know this. When you break the laws, whatever, but when I break the law, I'm breaking the law. Get out of here. See, I was gonna respect you so much.
You don't need to respect me. I don't care if you respect me because you only care about yourself. You're a selfish pig. You don't care about anybody or anything else but yourself.
I will. I was careful to begin with. Oh man, I just went off on that fucking cop.
Should have brought your phone with you, Johnny.
Had my hand. He made me get out of the fucking car. Oh my god, I'm fucking fired up. He was speeding. He stops me for speeding. Again, the total hypocrite. He's speeding. He stops me for speeding. He makes me go out there. I put my hands up in the air. I leave him up in the air. I tell him, you want me out of the car because I'm recording and you don't want to be recorded. And then he's like, I was going to pull you over for warning. I go, because you're going 88 in a 70. Now he's waiting for me to get off the fucking highway. I'm going to finish my video now. If I'm going to be late to work. And so I'm like, when I passed you, you were going faster than 70. So don't tell me the speed limit's 70. So when you break the law, it's fine. It's whatever. He kept saying whatever. And when I break the law, I'm breaking the law. And you can pull me out of my car and force me to do shit against my will. And he ended up giving me a warning, which, I'm supposed to be super thankful. And my actions of me acting like a child. I tried to hand him this. I handed him this through the window and rolled the window up. And he's like, kept knocking on my window. I don't want this. I don't want this. Now he's still behind me, fucker. So I'm actually waiting for him to fucking move so I can fucking go. Piece of shit. Anyway. So he's speeding. It's whatever. When I bring that up to him, it's whatever. And I said, you fucking cops act like you have the moral high ground. When you're speeding, it's whatever. When I'm speeding, it's breaking the law and you need to pull me off the side of the road and pull me out of my fucking car. Fuck that shit. So there you go. There's your American police. He's speeding, and because I went past him when he was speeding, I was speeding. He needs to stop me, pull me out of the car, pretend like he's got the moral high ground, like he wasn't speeding, and there you go. And he's been working.
So let's see what's the matter. You said,
and because whatever, and so he's speeding. It's whatever. When I bring that up to him, it's whatever. And I said, you fucking cops act like you have the moral high ground. When you're speeding, it's whatever. When I'm speeding, it's breaking the law, and you need to pull me off the side of the road and pull me out of my fucking car. Fuck that shit. So there you go. There's your American police. He's speeding, and because I went past him when he was speeding, I was speeding. He needs to stop me, pull me out of the car, pretend like he's got the moral high ground, like he wasn't speeding, and there you go. And he's been working this for 30 years. Why are you pulling?
You've been ruining our country for 30 years.
He's like, why do you? And I have my hands up in the air the whole time. He's like, why do you have your hands up in the air? Well, I go, because you pulled me away from my camera. You won't answer me if there's a dash cam in your car. You're not wearing a badge. You're not wearing a body cam. And I said, you want me to put my hands down? Let me get my camera. And he's like, no, you're not getting shit out there. And blah, 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 blah. So there you go. There you go. And I'm supposed to be thankful because he gave me a warning. So I put my hands up in the air, recorded. And then he's like, I was going to pull you over for a warning. I go, because you're going 88 in a 70. Now he's waiting for me to get off the fucking highway. I'm going to finish my video now. I'm going to be late to work. And so I'm like, when I passed you, you were going faster than 70. So don't tell me the speed limit 70. So when you break the law, it's fine. It's whatever. He kept saying whatever, whatever. And when I break the law, I'm breaking the law. And you can pull me out of my car and force me to do shit against my will. And he ended up giving me a warning, which, I'm supposed to be super thankful in my actions of me acting like a child. I tried to hand him this.
Okay, so this is the reason why I slowed it down, and I can't remember what's the matter, you. So what? Take a look at this.
I'm this through the window and roll.
Okay, so right there, that's
me acting like a child. I tried to hand him this. I handed him this through the window. And
okay, so that's it right there. This trifold, I've been watching cop videos since there was cop videos put on YouTube, put on MySpace, put on Twitter when it used to be Twitter. I've been watching cop videos that long. I saw John Felix's video. I saw Batasow's video. They had already created a trifold similar to this one. The cool thing is watching Batasow, also named Philip Turner, is that he had created his own trifold similar to what John Felix did here. The cool thing about Philip Turner, the Batasow here on YouTube, is that Turner versus Driver is now listed in the trifold. I learned it by watching you, Philip. I learned it by watching you, John Felix. I learned this by watching you guys. And this is why John Felix is one of my favorite auditors, activists, because he was doing the trifold before there was a trifold available with a dozen cases on it. So he has a trifold. But remember, if you give a copper a stack of papers like that, you can go on Ask LE on Reddit, and they always will show stuff like this and say that's a sovereign citizen. With the trifold, you can't say that you're a sovereign citizen because it says learn the law on the front of it. Learn the law. The reason it says learn the law is this tells the copper that you're not a sovereign citizen. Know your rights. Flip it over and there's I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. There it is. Mr. Waldo Baldo, I saw you come in here. You said you're going through some homelessness right now. Man, I hope that you're okay. Thanks, Mr. Waldo Baldo. I hope that you're all right. I'm sorry that you're going through homelessness, man. It's tough out there, man. It's tough. I mean, keep checking in. If you don't find me here, go to my website, deletelaws.com, and you'll be able to find me. If I have to stream videos on deletelaws.com, like Alex Jones streams on his own website, but now he's on X. So they're doing everything they can. So I'm not going to let it bug me. I'm just going to keep on going. But there's the trifold right there. There's the trifold right there. But you don't have to create your own. Go to deletelaws.com, get a trifold. Now it's 1 for $12, 2 for $24, and there's shipping and handling now, and I'm shipping everything in priority mail, so there can be no more mistakes. Thank you, Mr. Waldo Baldo. I appreciate you, man. I'm doing my best to. A sovereign citizen is someone that, you know, a lot of people are going to give you a lot of different definitions of sovereign citizen. My definition is that you don't follow the rule of law that is the social contract, that is the NRS codes, Nevada Revised Code, or California Revised Code. That a sovereign citizen is someone who believes that they don't live by the laws of this country, they live by their own rules of laws, and that the social contract doesn't apply to them because it was created before they were born. They never signed a contract, they weren't a part of it. So that's how they see the world. I mean, and then a lot of people tell you different stuff.
Rolled the window up, and he's like, kept knocking on my window. I don't want this. I don't want this. Now he's still behind me, fucker. So I'm actually waiting for him to fucking move so I can fucking go. Piece of shit. Anyway, so he's speeding. It's whatever. When I bring that up to him, it's whatever. And I said, you fucking cops act like you have the moral high ground. When you're speeding, it's whatever. When I'm speeding, it's breaking the law, and you need to pull me off the side of the road and pull me out of my fucking car. Fuck that shit. So there you go. There's your American police. He's speeding, and because I went past him when he was speeding, I was speeding. He needs to stop me, pull me out of the car, pretend like he's got the moral high ground like he wasn't speeding, and there you go. And he's been working this for 30 years. Why are you pulling? He's like, why do you? And I have my hands up in the air the whole time. He's like, why do you have your hands up in the air? Well, I go, because you pulled me away from my camera. You won't answer me if there's a dash cam in your car. You're not wearing a badge. You're not wearing a body cam. And I said, you want me to put my hands down? Let me get my camera. And he's like, no, you're not getting shit out there. And blah, 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 blah. So there you go. There you go. And I'm supposed to be thankful because he gave me a warning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord of the fucking highway, for giving me a warning. Really, people? And I'm wearing a Browns. That's what it was. I'm wearing a Browns jersey. He felt bad for me. Even though we have a perfect record, I'm wearing a Browns jersey. He's still fucking behind me. He's like waiting for me to leave. Shit. Let me put on my seatbelt, because then he'll fucking stop me for that. Piece of shit. I haven't fucking worn this thing in so long, it doesn't even want to work.
I love John. He's so smooth.
Oh, good. He's finally moving. I'm waiting for him to fucking leave.
Well, I mean, he's a little rough around the edges, but he's smooth in his own way.
He still has his emergency lights on. No idea what he's doing. Fuck it, I'm gonna go. I just fucking gunned it. Now he's finally coming off the road. He's got like a fucking $60,000 truck that we paid for. He's telling me to be safe out on the road. I was being safe. I was fucking being safe to begin with. You're the one that made me cut over 4 lanes, get in front of people, make everyone move out of the way, while you were speeding also, but my speed was faster than your speed when we were both speeding, so I'm breaking the law. Look at all these people speeding past me. What a piece of garbage, man. All right, thanks for watching. There you go, American police. Oh, and another thing, totally forgot to mention this. He's like, I've been dealing with people like you for 30 years. I guarantee you the reason he didn't fucking give me a ticket is because he knows I would have took it to court, and he don't want the harassment of going to court and dealing with me in fucking court. All right, that's it. I'm done ranting. Thank you.
Good job, John.
Google shooting children or using excessive force against women, and then being protected from liability by qualified immunity. So a more concrete for law enforcement.
What does it do?
We covered this last.
What does it do? It tells,
covered this a
tells
short
you how
time
to talk.
ago.
You
Maybe
ain't
if you never
not believe
me a bitch.
I
or
would never
anything
call
like
you a
that.
bitch.
Oh, that-
Yeah, she hates cops too. We both hate cops. Bad. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Why do you have him out of the car for speeding?
That's just how Bruce does it. He just gets them.
Oh,
home.
fuck. Tell
That's,
Bruce I said fuck him.
You can tell him.
Fuck you, Bruce.
So,
What's your name again?
Deputy Kelsey Bramer. You can just call me Kelsey.
Kelsey? Damn, I hate that you're a cop. Man, cuz you're so pretty.
I do it for my kids.
Get a different job. No,
I do it for my kids.
you could strip and make more money than
No,
fucking.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
I respect myself too much.
That's
and I know
funny.
what you're gonna say because I'm a clown and shit like that.
Yeah, it's a clown. There's no good cops. They're all bad. How many times have you saw lying ass, bitch ass cops lying?
I haven't
making false statement. That's a lie.
You can say that. You
know
can
how many
say
I've
that.
had
Yeah,
on
I
the,
know
you know
I'm
how many
honest,
I've had on the stand and caught. Man, it's easy to catch you guys in lies because I don't know. It just is. But yeah.
I mean, you can say that if you want. So, but
Yeah.
it was nice meeting you. I didn't catch your name. I know you're not gonna give it to me.
No, I'll give you my first name.
You can give me your first name.
It's Brad.
What?
Yeah, but you'll know anyways because I have a rather large YouTube channel, so you'll be on YouTube. I got 2 cameras going.
Oh. Hey,
I don't know if you notice it. Yeah, they'll love your attitude and they'll hate mine, but they all understand that cops are pieces of shit. And I'm sorry that it's that way. It just is.
She's only a piece of shit pig for her kids, though.
I'm sorry.
Did you
that
see all?
you
Have you
feel
watched
that
all the
way.
videos of people getting shot and killed by you guys lately, unarmed?
I haven't. Oh, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
go?
done. Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
go. I'm sorry. I'll get out of
Kelsey,
here.
if I ever see you out of that clown outfit, I might ask you out. You
Maybe
ain't.
if you never call me a bitch.
I
or
would
anything
never
like
call you a
that.
bitch. I'm.
cool if
Hey,
you ever tell
you
me I
you
could
know
be a
you might not believe this, but I'm the kindest, most loving person in the world. But I hate.
Still want some ID? Nope. I got some premium ID here, man. Premium ID cut with little X. I know you guys fiend for it. ID, I love it. I love it. I love it.
What was that?
Do you need any help from me or any assistance?
Did I call you?
No. But the
So
reason,
why are you bugging me?
reason I'm stopping out here with you is because somebody called and
Because
said
I'm
you
on
looked-
private property?
No, because somebody called and said you
Was it
looked
management?
suspicious. So
Was it management?
I don't know.
No, so it don't matter.
I'm
What
not sure
crime
if
do
it
you
was
suspect me of committing?
I'm not sure if it was management.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Do you need any assistance from me?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I don't suspect you committing.
Okay, then you have no business with me.
I can still talk to you.
You have no business with me.
I can still talk to you.
So you suspect me of no crime, right?
I can still talk to you.
You suspect me of no crime, right? Correct? Okay, goodbye. Have a good day, sir. Bye-bye. You go. What crime do you suspect me of committing? What crime do you suspect me of committing? But you just made YouTube history. You are stupid.
You just
are
made-
so stupid.
What did he just say? You just made YouTube history. Look at what a douchebag this pig is.
Of committing, but you just made YouTube history. You are stupid. You are so stupid. So you have no business with me. Move on.
I'm just asking if you had an
You don't have any business with me. You don't have any business with me. You don't have any business with me. You don't suspect me of a crime. You're law enforcement,
Okay.
which means that you must have a crime in order to deal with me. This is not consensual. I don't want to talk to you. If you have any questions for me, direct them to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
If you have any questions for me, direct them to my lawyer.
I can't direct them to your lawyer if I don't know your lawyer.
Oh, imagine.
So that's the whole thing that he's doing right here is he's kind of abstractly invoking his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, but he's not saying I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I won't be answering any questions without counsel. You have the piece of paper, whether I email this to you for free or you buy one from me, either way, you then say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer questions without counsel. Now he can't ask you another question. There's no longer an informal, casual conversation. You have now invoked your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He cannot question you any further.
In that. Don't you love how this works? This is America.
That's okay.
In America, a person is considered innocent in all of his actions, right?
Yeah.
And in America, the police have no business harassing the public absent a crime. Yes, this is considered harassment absent a crime.
Oh,
So yeah, let's keep going with it.
I got called about you. But
I don't give a you got called about. I didn't call you. You don't suspect me of a crime, and
So another one where he got a call out, he's going to go over there and talk to the guy, but there's no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. He's just investigating whatever someone called about. But there's no investigation because if he got there and there was reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, he could detain the man, but he's not. Instead, he's talking to him. Why is he talking to him? In hopes that he doesn't invoke his Fifth Amendment right and that he says something that incriminates him. It's almost like you have this above your visor in your car, and it's an instruction manual for you. Because the very first thing you do is invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Now, you have to have your license, registration, proof of insurance all put together. If you don't have it all put together, then you have to have some sort of conversation. Well, I don't got my insurance. Here, it's on my phone. Let me get it out for you. And you have to have all this back and forth with the copper. Whereas if you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance all put together, you don't have to have that back and forth with the copper. You don't have to have it at all whatsoever. But this is a guide for you to always remember, oh, what'd you say? Where do I work? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. And the don't ask me's are right there. But where do you work is also one of those questions that you're not going to answer.
your law enforcement.
They did.
Who did?
The person I called.
And that was who? Not management, right?
How do you know it's not management?
How did? Because I know the management because I have business here.
Okay.
I'm here every day. So if somebody called on me, it was not management.
Okay.
So again, what are you doing on this private property harassing people for no crime?
I'm allowed to come on here and check.
You're allowed to come on and check when you suspect crimes. You are not allowed to harass the public and violate their Fourth Amendment right to be free from unnecessary, undue harassment, illegal searches, seizures, etc. Yep, you sure can. I'm going to walk over and make sure I get your ID on your vehicle. Okay. You have nothing to fear from me. I would never cause you guys harm, just so you know. You have nothing to fear from me. But I am going to walk over here and ID your vehicle and, you know, all that jazz.
You want my name, badge number?
Yes, sir.
Officer Clark, number 47.
Number 47. Good job. Good job. Appreciate it. Lehi's generally pretty good about that. It'd be better if we'd get rid of all your blue line bullshit, gang member shit.
I don't have any blue line bullshit.
That's good. I'm checking. I'm checking because we don't believe in that gang shit. You have anything illegal in your car?
Everybody say congratulations to Bill, who did his first FOIA today. Congrats, Bill. Good job, buddy.
Do you have any drugs or weapons that are unregistered?
I hope not.
Can I check?
Nope.
Can I get you to sit on the curb over here? Nope. No? Can I get you to keep your hands away from your gun, please? Get your hands out of your pocket for my safety. For my safety, I'd like you to keep your hands out of your pocket.
Is that plate on their ears?
I'm not answering. I already told you any questions you have for me, you need to direct to my attorney. Any questions you have for me, you need to direct to my attorney.
Well, if you don't need anything else, I'm going to take off.
I appreciate that.
Boy, this was just beautiful, though. Let's just hear it.
I hope not.
Can I check?
Nope.
Can I get you to sit on the curb over here? Nope. No? Can I get you to keep your hands away from your gun, please? Get your hands out of your pocket for my safety. For my safety, I'd like you to keep your hands out of your pocket.
Is that plate on their ears?
Boy, isn't that just classic? He's saying absolutely everything that they say to us, and he's cold as ice. He doesn't care. But that's what cops say to us. Can I get you to sit on the curb? Can I get you to keep your hands away from your pocket? Do you have anything illegal on you? Like, I'm going to go, oh yeah, I got whatever. It's just stupid. And this guy puts it right back on him, and he doesn't take it so well, does he? When the rabbit's got the gun, it's totally different.
I'm not answering. I already told you any questions you have for me, you need to direct to my attorney.
But he did not invoke his Fifth Amendment right, so the next question he asks is not illegal.
Yeah.
Any questions you have for me, you need to direct to my attorney.
Well, if you don't need anything else, I'm going to take off.
I appreciate that, Clark. I appreciate you have.
Though more work remains to be done to reduce police violence and injustice, we have made abolished considered revisited Supreme and for primary more for those
to do besides harass
cases. The LDF's
Lots better things to do besides harassing the public for sitting in a private parking lot, doing nothing but being a free American. You have a job to do, and it is not to investigate suspicious. What is suspicious? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
That's based on Terry versus Ohio.
Right? That's so stupid. That's an oxy. That's a bullshit. Oh, you're suspicious. What is suspicious about a car parked in a parking lot?
That's not what.
Oh, dipshit.
They said they thought you were tweaking.
Oh, tweaking. Are you going to give me a drug test?
You want me to?
Do you got one? I'll pee in a cup for you just because I like you. I like your
Lezo TVO.
smile, bud. You're good. They suspected me of tweaking for sitting in a parking lot, which I do every day at the same time.
Probably somebody new then.
I know it was. It was not somebody who belongs to the hotel. Oh, wait, is this your girlfriend over here? Oh, man, I didn't realize you had your girlfriend in the car. What policy is that says you can have your girlfriend in the car? Look at that shit. Got in with his girlfriend. Now he wants to run. Bye-bye.
Show you shit. Get my shit back, man, so I can go.
I gotta see it. The vehicle code says you have to actually give us the license.
I ain't got it. No, it's not. That's a lie. You a lie.
Let me give a shout out to this channel real quick. Friendly Policeman. Subscribe to his channel. I'll give him a like. Thanks for the video, brother. Good work. Just give him a little shout out, a little. I mean,
It's displayed. I'm finna go to my recollection in a minute because I know the penal code. I'm sorry, guys. I can display it to you.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna put the
Hey, they talking about I gotta get in my driver license, display it. Look at this guy right here. He ready to fuck me up. He told, and I got my kids in the car and shit. Y'all might as well go ahead and call the ambulance too.
Tracy, no.
Hey, they pulled me over. They say I ran a red light allegedly. You know what I'm talking about? But this lady right here, don't talk to me right now. I'm trying to get this shit out of the way. And he ain't even got his camera on. Oh, y'all just write a ticket Vasquez when we get on.
This is gonna be your last chance. Give me that driver's license, or else we're gonna break your window.
No, I want you to refrain from breaking windows. Just say that. Give me your driver's license. I'm gonna take you to jail.
Give me your driver's license.
Or you gonna take me to jail if I don't? Huh?
I'm not gonna ask you again. Give me your driver's license.
You're not gonna ask me again?
I'm giving you an order.
Okay, you give me an order. Okay.
Give me your driver's license.
Okay, that's even better. You giving me an order. I accept that. Sarge, here. Here. Fuck out of here.
Who else enjoyed this part? Who else enjoyed this part? Did you see this? Did you see? This is really funny.
Okay, that's even better. You're giving me an order. I accept that. Sarge, here. Fuck out of here. What? Faggot.
You need to act right, dude.
Nah, you need to honor your oath. You need to honor your oath, and you need to honor your oath. You know what I mean?
You're not. You're a criminal cop. You're stealing people's money. You're harassing people.
Play. You threatened my life. You threatened my life. Of course, I called you a bitch.
So just imagine for a minute. Don't judge this man. Just imagine for a minute that he's just living his day. He's not doing any kind of crime, doing nothing wrong. He just happens to be black and have a silver tooth or two. Doesn't come from any money. Just imagine he's not driving the nicest car in the world. He's just trying to get through his day. Just imagine that for a moment. He's just trying to get through his day.
You shouldn't have touched my car. They ain't gonna respect y'all. We don't need y'all here.
And then you're getting her caught up?
She not caught up. She ain't did nothing wrong. She not a criminal. It's all on me. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ain't got to talk to her.
It's embarrassing that she unprofessional.
Actually, what's embarrassing is you've embarrassed yourself by joining that clown brigade.
Talk to her. It's embarrassing that she unprofessional.
No. What's embarrassing is that you signed up to do this job, that you signed up to do these policies, procedures, and protocols to people. It's embarrassing and it's disgusting.
Let's switch uniforms. You can tell me how to do my job.
Hell, yeah, I can tell you how to do your job.
Oh yeah, your policies, procedures, and protocols are fucked, and they need to be changed.
I tell you what to do. I'm your boss.
Yes, that's right. He's exactly correct.
I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen. I pay taxes, yes.
I'm sure you do.
Well, of course.
I'd love to drive a Beamer too.
You might got one already. Don't ask me if I'm on probation or parole.
So a lot of people will say some things that they don't really truly understand. A lot of people will say, hey, don't call me a citizen, you're calling me a slave. It's actually the opposite. The term citizen is clearly defined in the 1866 Civil Rights Act. The 1866 Civil Rights Act is the precursor to the 14th Amendment of 1868. And then you have the 15th Amendment in 1870. The word citizen means that you have all of the rights of an American citizen, whether you were previously a slave or not. The word citizen is defined in the 1866 Civil Rights Act. It means the opposite of being a slave. I know that you'll go from channel to channel as people say, don't call me citizen, it means slave. It absolutely does not. It does not at all whatsoever. It clearly defines that any citizen, whether previously in servitude or not, has all the rights and privileges of the United States Constitution. Now, that's going to become bastardized in the 1873 slaughterhouse cases, where the Supreme Court is going to interpret the 14th Amendment very, very narrowly so that it just blocks out the real purpose of the 14th Amendment to protect Black people from not having any rights. So the 1873 slaughterhouse cases is pretty much going to wipe away the 14th Amendment for all the way up until the 1964 Civil Rights Act, before it actually changes the 1964 Civil Rights Act. That's when it happens. And there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I don't want to talk shit, but you'll see.
Get the fuck up out of here. Is your mama on probation or parole?
Is your mama on probation or parole?
Your daddy on probation or parole? Is your
I mean, look at her. Look at the way she's standing. She really thinks she's something, taking orders and being a clown.
kids on probation or parole?
My kids are not, because I teach them by example.
Yeah. You don't teach them. They're going to see the bullshit that you do. You ain't right. You ain't right. None of y'all sheriffs is right. Y'all wrong. We don't need y'all in this community.
What's your act like, Jerry? What's your act like?
That's not my name, bitch.
Oh, that's so funny. What did she just say?
What's your act like?
That's not my name, bitch.
Well, actually, let's talk about your kids, honey. Let's talk about your kids. I feel sad for your kids. Number one, they're going to be alienated in school from all the other kids because their mom's a pig. Secondly, your great-grandchildren will deny that they were related to you because you'll go down in history as being a Nazi. You'll go down in history as being an oppressor, as being a dungeon master, an executioner. Your grandchildren, not even your great-grandchildren, may deny that you're their grandmother. So what are you talking about? You have joined a Nazi jackboot thug pig organization. And you think that you're embarrassed for his kids? I'm embarrassed for you as a human being. You've agreed to policies, procedures, and protocols that are brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. You put chains on people every day. And then you say stupid shit like, I have a right to go home safe to my family, as you take people to a frickin' dungeon. You're embarrassed for his kids? I'm embarrassed for you, lady. You're a clown. You're a joke. You literally are the scum of the earth. Sorry. I wish it wasn't true. You're scumbag. He's not the scumbag. You are. He's got his kid in the back. He's trying to live his life. You're the one harassing him. Who do you think you are? You are a scumbag pig. And listen, you wouldn't be a pig if you didn't agree to these policies, procedures, and protocols. But since you enforce these unjust, illegal, barbaric policies, procedures, and protocols, you're an evil demon. And personally, I hope you burn in hell. But you know what? God is a bigger entity than me. God is able to forgive you, but I'm not. I just can't see past what you've done with yourself. I can't see past what you have done for yourself, you selfish, evil trick. That's what you are. So you think he's bad. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. Look at what you are. You think you're good? Look at what you've become. You're the evil. You're the demon. You're the darkness. You're the terror. You're the fear. You're the worst thing that any person who's free in this country has to deal with is you. But you're embarrassed for his kids? You sure about that? You sure about that? I'm not so sure about that.
So you giving me false information?
What you just said. Repeat yourself.
Is that false information that you giving me?
Check this out.
Whose driver's license is that if that's not you?
What's your mama name?
That sounds ridiculous.
I know. You sound ridiculous calling me some motherfucking Terry. Terry is not my name. How about that? I don't answer questions.
You're with this? You like to deal with
Qualified Immunity Working Group advocates for its repeal by litigating civil rights cases in federal court and pressing for Supreme Court intervention to limit its reach. Below, we detail some advantages and disadvantages of doing so. Qualified immunity creates an environment in which government agents feel empowered to violate people's rights with impunity and thus shields officers from accountability. Furthermore, qualified immunity undermines public trust in law enforcement, which is critical in fulfilling its duties efficiently. One harmful myth about qualified immunity is that its removal would put law enforcement officers' livelihoods in jeopardy. In actuality, when police are found liable for infringing someone's rights, they are usually fully indemnified by.
this type of man? You like this as an example for your children?
Hey, I'm good. I'm a good man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, you like this as an example for your children?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Teach your children and teach them well. That's the demon. That's the evil. That's the bad element in our society, is that person right there wearing a slave catcher badge. If they're peace officers, why aren't they wearing a peace symbol? If they're peace officers, why aren't they wearing white and yellow instead of black and blue? If they're peace officers, then why aren't they just upholding your individual liberties instead of hiding on the side of the road to ticket, fine, and fee you? If they're the good element, then why aren't they doing good things? Cops are scum. I wish it wasn't true. I wish it wasn't true. See, and the thing is, people say, oh, Chilla, you're saying all cops are scum. You cannot sign up to do those policies, procedures, and protocols and say you're a good person. You're a scumbag. I'm sorry. You're a scumbag. And so she says, you like this?
They are usually fully indemnified by.
This type of man? You like this as an example for your children?
Absolutely. Teach your children that chick right there is an evil, bitch. She's evil. That woman right there, oh, you like this as an example for your children? She would torture cuff your children. She would strip your children from you, even if it wasn't best for them, just so she can be a despotic. See you next Tuesday, as Tim Tam put in here. See you next Tuesday. You get it? That's what she is. Teach your children well. Teach your children about the Fifth Amendment to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Don't talk to these jackboot thug pigs. I wish it wasn't this way. I wish I could respect you, but I don't. I wish I could trust you, but I don't. I wish I could rely on you, but I can't. Do you see? You have become the evil. You have become the bad. I mean, I hate to be so doom and gloom, but it's just true. They're scumbag pigs, and there's no other way to see it. JBTP, put it in the comment section.
Hey, I'm good. I'm a good man. You probably ain't even got no man. You probably beat your man, huh? You probably beat your wife too, huh? Yeah.
Stop, Legend. Oh, they record.
Hey! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Write my ticket so I can get on, man. I accept that ticket and come to court. I ain't got no problem with it.
Oh, they allege I ran a red light and this all I get. This is what I get, y'all.
Wow. Wow.
This is what I get.
He's surrounded. Look at that. He's surrounded by pigs for running a red light. Let's say it's true that he did. They want to kill him. Their goal is to kill us.
Hey, look at all the people record. I love this type of shit.
Yeah,
Look at
he's
all the
surrounded by a bunch of cops. A bunch of people are recording it.
people that's recording. Hey, he the type of pull a person over for no front plate. Your ass too.
Oh, she's just the same. Don't think any one of them is any better than the next. They're all the same.
Y'all gonna lie about it though, cause y'all can't see it in front of nobody car driving on the back of nobody.
You know, I never saw the front of your car. You don't know.
Make up something else though.
Look, take a look at her. Everything she's doing completely for herself, for her money, for her pension, for her insurance, for her. She's not doing any of this for other people. She didn't sign up to help you out. And look at the way she's standing. I mean, you can see it. She thinks that she's really cool. She looks skinny fat to me, to be honest with you. Doesn't look like she has any muscle tone. But I'm just saying, she didn't sign up to help you at all.
Make up something else though. Hey, get my ticket. What's your name again? Ah, damn it, y'all. Hey, everybody, I just got pulled over, y'all. They allege I ran a red light. And this is what happens when you allege you run a red light. I'm in the city of Compton in the Target parking lot on Alameda. Yeah, this Alameda and Greenleaf. She put her gun out on me and he pulled his gun out on me.
I'm sure they did.
Y'all finished writing my ticket? Go and write my ticket so I can go. I got a source right here talking about get out the car. Get out the car. I'm gonna bust your window. Come better than that. Your language is foul. You got to say, I order you to get out the car. I order you to give me this. I'm asking don't mean shit that when you ask
Tim Tam, if you want to be a lonely woman with cats, then become a pig. That's funny.
somebody, they ain't gotta do it. If you order somebody to do something, that's fine. I order you to give me your license. That's like I do that. I will. And like my name ain't
Princess Buttercup, do you got a video of that? Do you have a video of that? I'm raising money to sue the Roswell police. Connor Christensen, Jackboot Thug Pig. Do you have a video of that? I'd like to see that video if you have a video.
ain't Terry neither. I told you, I just taught you something. When you talking to somebody, if you're gonna ask. No, you listen. If you're gonna ask. Listen, hold up, be quiet for a minute. Listen to me. If you're gonna ask something, ask something. If you're gonna demand something. It's how you do it. Ain't no man to man. You acting a fool. Acting like a kid, you acting like
You're acting like he's acting like a kid. Look at what you're doing. You're playing the Stanford experiment out in real life. You surrounded this guy, blocked his car in as though he's some sort of epic killer that you have to stop. He's got his wife and kids in the car.
a kid. You don't want to honor my rights. You want to kill me? You want to pull your guns out on me? Come on, man. I don't mean y'all no harm. You just pulled your gun out on me. The bitch that said I dropped my license down there, I'm telling you, I don't mean you no harm, man. I don't want to touch y'all. I don't want to go hands on hands. Have you been arrested? All right, then. That's your question. That's your answer. I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. How you know? Do you know me? Do you know me? We? Who is we? Who is we? What my record is? I know if I could drive, brother. This what's gonna happen.
You're gonna get your ticket. You're gonna sign it, and then everybody's gonna go on their own way. All right?
Be quiet, baby. Do you hear yourself? Fuck out of here. All it is a ticket. These, hey, y'all going, y'all.
So you want to hear something funny? YouTube blocked the comment. Only Facebook allowed the comment. YouTube blocked the comment on the other 3 channels that I'm streaming on.
Oh, y'all getting out of here. A ticket for all this, I swear. And it's fucked up too that they play these psychological wars fair with you and all this old shit, y'all. You know what I mean? Everybody got the right to display licenses. You don't have to give them niggas your licenses. You can display it. You can crack your window. Look, my window crack. Display that old trying to demand shit. Stop it. Trying to demand shit. Trying to touch on citizens. Trying to search they violate their 4th Amendment rights and shit. That shit is out with y'all sheriffs. Well, police period all over the country. All y'all sheriffs, all the United States ever did for this world was commit genocide. Killed everybody and put everybody in prison. United States of America, that's all y'all do. And the sheriff's right along with them. Y'all need to be off the force. Trying to intimidate somebody. All y'all do
I didn't get your email, Ryut.
is gave me a ticket, smile, and got on. Want to pull guns out on look, what is that, a misdemeanor? Or infraction? Ain't anybody infraction?
By their employers, meaning their city pays their legal bills, that all incentives, escalation.
Probably your daddy.
Citizens are held to a
Of course, I'm grown. I might be older than you. I'm probably your daddy. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got no problem signing the ticket and getting on, but all that old intimidation shit is a wrap. You know what I mean? Y'all don't scare the citizens no more. We got our guns right here, these cameras. These cameras are weapons.
Bam, man. Thanks for sending this over. I really appreciate it. He's spot on right here. Listen.
We got our guns right here, these cameras. These cameras are weapons. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all don't honor the law. Y'all don't honor y'all oath. And their mama.
Man, he is so spot on. He just said it. The same thing I've been telling you guys since I've been on YouTube. The camera is your weapon. The camera is your...
All that old intimidation shit is a wrap. You know what I mean? Y'all don't scare the citizens no more. We got our guns right here, these cameras.
Right there. These cameras backed up by your trifold. And then remember, my conviction was overturned on appeal because there was a video. Without the video, I would have been convicted of obstructing and it would have been on my record.
These cameras are weapons. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all don't honor the law. Y'all don't honor y'all oath. And your mama should have slapped you with a umbilical cord.
That pig almost smiled. Watch this.
And your mama should have slapped you with a umbilical cord.
You see that? Started to smile. See that little dimple on his fat face? Then it disappeared again.
Hey, they put their guns out on me, guys. I had to go live. I don't know why my other camera not working. I had to go live on this and they put their guns out on me. What's his name? Marino? What's your badge number, Marino? What's your badge number, Marino? Show you shit. Get my shit back, man, so I can go.
I gotta see it.
Oh, no, get out the way. Get out the way. Get out. What's his name? Marino? What's your badge number, Marino? What's your badge number, Marino? Marino. Is it Marino, y'all?
Here's the link to the original video. Here's the link to the original video. I'm going to put it in the chat. There it is.
Them motherfucker brung a pipe to bust my windows and everything for an infraction. They pulled their guns out on me for an infraction. That should be against the law.
We trying to pay our rent.
Don't worry about it. We ain't talking to. Yeah. Babe, we're gonna. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, pull up his salary right quick. What are you working with? What's up, Pug?
Got it, Princess.
Yeah, I'm at Target parking lot, guys. Target parking lot.
Thanks, Princess Buttercup. I'll take a look for your email.
Yeah, American Gangsters. Right here. That's what you American Gangster. That's what everybody, my viewers telling me. You American Gangster, Marino.
Wow. Listen to what Joseph Warlock writes here. I teach my children that cops are evil. They're the devil. They're here to make your life worse. Don't call them if there's a problem. Handle it on your own or call dad.
Your ticket day for court is going to be...
Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with Joseph. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with Joseph. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't.
March 2022, and you just signed this. You're not admitting guilt. You're just promising to appear.
Stop. Stop.
Look, at least it made you laugh.
I like her. I see your ass too.
Give me some overtime. Thank you.
Fuck your overtime. I'm sorry, get out of my way, man. The fuck out my way.
I'm sorry. Did you hear what she said? Remember how I always say that cops are only in it for themselves, about their money, their pension, their insurance, their overtime? Well, she says it out loud right here.
I see your ass too.
Give me some overtime. Thank you.
Give me some overtime. It's not whether or not he needs a ticket to adjust the behavior of driving poorly. It's that she wants overtime money.
I see your ass too.
Give me some overtime.
Give me some overtime. Thank you.
Fuck your
Thank you for my overtime.
overtime. I'm sorry, get out of my way, man. The fuck out my way. Oh, never get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way, y'all. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way.
They're not gonna move. They congregate.
Move. Get out the way.
They want to congregate.
Hey, move. Get out of my way. What's up, man? What's your name? Good citizen. Hey, he a black guy too. Look at that smile. Hey, you trying to snatch me out of my car. Hey, tell the Sarge, get the fuck out of my way. Hey, thank you. Hey, yes, hey, they say we ran a red light, but
They said they ran a red light, so they surrounded him with the half a dozen cops and pulled guns on him.
takes all this.
They got my baby not to see.
Hey, you know, it's like he's scared for his life just like I am. I know my law. I do is got to display. Yeah, I know my rights. Display your shit. I'm not on parole or probation. Y'all on parole or probation, these motherfuckers here? Yeah.
They know my window, ma'am. You want to be in all the drama? I'm looking at him like.
Hey. Are you mad? Hey.
Oh. Guys.
The motherfuckers just scared me. They put their guns out on me for a little ticket.
Yeah. Too much. It was too much, guys.
It's long. You just
He's wearing a camera around his neck.
display your driver license. You display your insurance. You display the registration, whatnot. All that old getting out the car, rolling your windows down, all that old tactic they do the registration, whatnot. You display your insurance.
You display your driver's license, your insurance, your registration, just like that. Get everything on a laminated card. This is a photocopy of your driver's license, not your actual driver's license, front and back. He's saying it out loud for you. Get your license, registration, proof of insurance.
To display your registration, what not. All that old getting out the car, rolling your windows down, all that old tactic they do to make you upset. They got that shit bad. Knocking on your windows, touching your car.
200K salaries. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, they crooked. They say he make 200K.
That fool make a lot of money.
Money, yeah. Gotta be watching you talking about, yeah, we would like to drive a Beamer too.
This shit is nothing.
Y'all, they is bullshit, and more bullshit. They said, we know who you are.
You go first.
You fucked me up with that. I'm gonna beat my window down.
Hey, they was trying to beat my window down, all that serious shit, man. Hey guys, I would say they scared the hell out of me. They scared the hell out of me, just man. What? Here, you want your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. I got my ticket though. You know what I mean? Display your shit. I put my driver license like this. I displayed it. It's law, I think. I know that's law. I did this to their ass. I displayed it. And they got mad about it. They really got mad and pulled their guns out on me about this lifestyle like this. Yes, baby. Okay, what you want? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. Let me see.
See, what a lot of people don't understand is you want to keep that camera running after you have that interaction with the cops. Then you want to keep that camera running. You want to keep it running for sure. Keep the camera running. After that interaction's over, it might not be over. Keep the camera running. So who sent this to me? I super appreciate it. Tim Tam, thanks so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for the support. They're trying to kill this channel. Please don't let them. Please keep coming back. I really appreciate it. If you go to my website, I'm not sure what the website has on it right now, but I've changed let me see if I can just see what's up here. If it's, let me see what this is. I think I have it in here. I'm just going to check real quick and see what it looks like on here. Next page. Yeah, the pricing hasn't changed yet on the website, but it will. It should change today. I'm going to call the web guy today again and get the pricing changed. I lowered the price of the trifold because I had to increase the shipping to make sure that everybody has a tracking number. Corbin, I got your email. Chad, I got your hoodie coming. And anybody else, if you need anything from me, email me dlzclips@gmail.com. Mingo Wingo, thank you. I appreciate it. Remember, if one day you wake up and this channel is not here, go to my website, deletelaws.com with a Z. That's where you get your trifolds. That's where you get your cop cards. Make sure you get a trifold or cop card in your wallet and in your car right away as soon as you possibly can. Let's get it going in the chat real quick. OTVO, put it in the comment section. OTVO, put it in the comment section for me if you would. Mama Lion was here. Cope Dog. Where's Chevy? Chevy, I didn't see you anywhere. Where are you? Jennifer Hill was here. Steele was here. Thank you. I appreciate you coming, Steele. Life Under the Microscope. Mama Lion, Complying Borg. What's the matter, you? What's the matter, you? Tim Tam Hip Hop Hooray. Ho. Mikey B. Bruce. I saw V. Boyer, one of the original OGs here. Jeff Hates Pigs. The Joker with some solid commentary today. Joseph Warlock, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Unbelted Vortex. Nice to see you. Juan Moore. I want a little more, Juan. Mistrix, thank you for coming. Joseph Dixon. Kurt Bronson. Is Chuck Bronson really moving over to Las Vegas? That's interesting. Glass Heart. BZ Watchdog. Dakota Wolf. Married Guideline UK, nice to see you. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. It means an absolute ton. Danelle Brown, my friend. Melissa sent me some stuff today. Melissa, I didn't cover what you sent me, but I will cover what you sent me, Melissa. Thank you. I actually have a video on my phone I was supposed to cover today, but I ran out of time. It's 12:30 now, and I've got to get this thing that I'm doing right now completed. So I'm looking forward to that. Listen, I'm going to get the flock out of here. KT, thanks for coming. I super appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.